grab your mics. You might be joining here on the desk.
Grab your mics. I never heard that one before.
Okay.
What else do you grab to cast?
I don't know.
Everyone's got mics. We had a COVID era, so every white dude between 18 and 30 bought an SM7B and a Go XLR and they did podcast. Yeah, literally grab your mic. Yeah.
One thing to remember though, of course, while casting is not invite only, being a player is currently invite only. The top players
That's
get
coming up.
invites
That's
every
good.
week, so keep an eye on OWCS. There's only a select few.
Now we just need to make sure that the
invite.
YouTube side of things is working.
And,
Lord knows this thing loves to break.
Invites tomorrow on the show.
Okay, cool. That's
I've been checking my inbox every day.
Nothing yet? That's so weird.
No,
Have they forgotten about you?
maybe I'll have to reach out to them, make sure they have the right info. But I've not.
Have you sent your reel like that Farah clip?
Yeah, I've sent a ton of. I mean, I have a ton of gameplay. Just
honestly, like if Jack wasn't so mad at you for throwing, he could make you a sick frag kid. And
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I'll make
some
the
Linkin
basic
Park,
Beatle
it's gonna
League. Maybe
be
I'll make that one.
cool.
Maybe there's a 35
Kind of?
basic league that we can
oh
get
damn,
up
you
here.
had to exclude me like that, you two. That's crazy.
I haven't. Wait, what is going on here?
Whilst Matt is still trying to grind his way up through Face It, we have players and teams which have already done just that and are now finding themselves in the OWCS. Let's see who's at the top of the standings currently. Timeless Space Station.
Okay, something is kind of broken on the YouTube side of things. Why?
But also, we're not done yet. There's still plenty of matches which need to be played yet.
How do I set the scene for today?
Free Overwatch?
I think we're getting 9 maps of Overwatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it really depends on your perspective. The way you look at these things, you might think that's great or not, or 10 because Amplify
Okay.
have to get
I can
more
see
likes.
the chat messages
Outside
at
of that, though,
least.
I do feel like we would need to see Rad look drastically better than they were last week. We got 3-0 by Avidity. To really put up much of a fight to this Timeless team, who, if you guys remember yesterday, they looked a little bit shaky on that control map, and then they absolutely battered Amplify. It was the most unclose Overwatch I've seen.
I might have to stop and start the YouTube version.
I mean, we've definitely seen more unclose than that, but yeah, I mean, Amplify is usually good for their one. I'm curious where the other games will come from. So, some pretty tough matches for some of the teams down there at the bottom.
To keep it interesting, though, like for today's matches at least, because one of the tiebreakers are
That's
massive
very
races,
weird.
It's in every top team's best interest to roll over the opposition and not drop that one map or 2 maps, because in the NA region, the top 2 are not as clear cut as we have it in the EMEA. Like it's not that straightforward. So everyone still has a very real
Okay, let's try turning this off
to come out on top
and then
avoid
turning it back on.
Yeah, to expand on that, Timeless are only 1 map ahead of Space Station at 3 and 1, and 2 maps.
I have no clue.
So,
Dude,
I
YouTube
think
stream co-streaming to YouTube is so weird.
Separate the top 4 teams in terms of sort of win loss. So we've got
I turned off.
plus 4, so 3.
I turned it off and it's still showing that it's live on
There's
YouTube.
definitely incentive to
Like what?
make them clean wins at this point because you.
Would you say every map matters? That's a throwback.
I don't know.
It does.
I mean, it does. It really actually does now. And it's still kind of like looming over it. It's the first game that we had, the Timeless TL3-0, right? I mean, that is a huge get for them in terms of like the map differential that nobody else is probably going to get. They may end up having, an 0-3 in that match, right? Kind of resulting for them. So Timeless seems to be potentially actually the driver's seat.
Let's try this.
Well,
We played a bunch of
rewatch the
games,
last
right?
2
And
weeks, so yeah, there were some games.
That's how we ended up getting here, but
It's wild what we're doing here in front of your very eyes. All of this unfolds. Nightmare will be taking on Shikigami in our
Okay,
first match of
that
the
fixed
day
that.
for NA
That's good.
division. Nightmare obviously considered a heavy favorite, whereas Shikigami
Now that's
had
actually
a rough start to their season. Guys, take this
showing up
away.
properly.
The map set and
Beautiful.
our hero bands.
Thank you. Yeah, let's jump into this one. Shikigami obviously have a lot to prove.
Now we need the YouTube Shorts version.
Struggling where
Let's
we
do the
expected
same.
them to, I think it's the 3-0 against Rad in week 1 that kind of caused us to overestimate maybe what Rad were capable of, and also maybe not understand exactly where Shiki fell amidst sort of all of this. So Yeah, I do
Okay.
think that's kept us
Think we're
honest a
there.
little bit.
Let me
They
just
did
make sure.
amplify 3-1, but the ball comes up here, and Shikigami have had that Malga banned away from them. We've seen this, right? We know Nightmare are actually preferring not really to play the Malga, honestly.
Yeah, they'd rather play Orisa, Sigma.
No, maybe not.
Ramatra, right? Things other than the Malga. We even saw yesterday they kind of went away from a lot of the Malga comps, even like in head-to-head.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Our main YouTube stream is going. It looks like the TikTok stream is going. I don't know why this is breaking now.
Rico, Lucio, a great combination as well. So the
But
Judo ban,
it's whatever.
while impactful, right? Orbital Ray extremely strong. It's still a bit better.
Okay.
I mean, there's still some.
Let's get in game here.
Okay, let's see how this plays out here. So with the Juno
All right.
for the table, it does
So
mean-
for anyone just tuning in, we do have our bingo card here. That's what it looks like.
We are playing Shrine, so you can play that higher ground. It's the map definitely caters.
Let's
to
see.
some
Are there
degree to
any
what
spots we
playing
could realistically get?
I'm playing a comp that can really
Oh, it's the
dive
first map.
in,
Well,
TP directly
let's see.
at or
Player gets
go
solo
for
ulted.
formation.
That's always a
Let's see what they end up doing
possibility.
with this Venture
Echo dupe. No, Echo's being played here.
Good experience in this matchup.
Player using a spray. That's always one we can look for.
Gotta be a comfort zone for him.
Used to be such a common thing, but now it's not.
You're gonna have to coordinate this dive perfectly. Or
Bastion getting played. Oh, dang, he just got rolled. Okay.
Actually take some shots there.
Turret gets a kill. They're not playing Torbjorn. Is Torbjorn banned? No, Torbjorn's not banned. So we might see Torbjorn come out on this map, especially Sanctum. No, so okay, we do have Lethal playing Sojourn. Lethal could be good for it. Honestly, Lethal could be good for it. Venture ult gets a kill. Okay, so that one we're gonna need Danny to come in clutch. Sim May. Yeah, we have the Sim, but no May. Tracer SD with Pulse. No Tracer yet. Player baits with the swap and spawn. Ajax, always possible. Oh yeah, we have the free square. How could I have forgotten? There we go. Free square. Bat cap. Widow duel. Widow duel might be hard. Haven't seen that in a while. Genji Blade getting nothing? Yeah. No, Zero wouldn't do that. Danny's dead already. 3-player anti? Oh, that one we can definitely look for. Well, they're already down 3, so not this fight. Player misses an entire clip. Possible. Pharah ult gets cancelled. Nah, no Pharah. Doomfist gets power punch. No Doomfist here. Doomfist and Pharah, those probably aren't going to happen unless we see some wild swaps come in. C9, Captive Sun, no Iliari. We don't see much Iliari out of NA. That's definitely more of an EU thing, I think. Maybe Vega. Vega could play Iliari, actually. Yeah, okay, Blade's getting something. Blade's getting a lot, actually. Any tank other than Sigma on Circuit. We might not even get Circuit. That's a terrible card to have. And then teabagging and Brig whip-shotting a diver. No Brig and no divers, so... Though we could definitely see that come in later on. This is a pretty... It's pretty decent for a bingo card. There's a few here that are, like, obviously not happening. But... There's a few good ones. Okay. First map has been pretty one-sided. May just be a comp diff though. Shikigami trying to run the Venture. Dude, the Venture didn't even get ult, and Symmetra didn't get the ult off. They fought that whole round without DPS ults, so that was kind of going to be lost from the very beginning.
Backtrack there, Nightmare, use the Annihilation. Shikigami's kind of wasted all their ultimates in their spawn. That's a fast round win for Nightmare.
See, if we had had a bingo spot for like a full shutout, then we would have been good. But
you know, what's the Venture really achieving there? They rather have to deal with, you know, like hit scan pressure at medium to longer range from Lethal, and of course, the Genji. I don't know if it's that easy for them to deal with, especially just poking again at medium range. So I think you've got to be committing to these fights with that Venture comp, otherwise you're in for a bad one.
Kuffa? Is he actually? No, surely not. Wait. If he swaps, this is bait and spawn.
Make a play, and with the team kind of going in as well, right? But
No, he's not swapping. He's actually playing Doomfist. That's crazy.
Able to capitalize off of the good things that Venture can bring. So Shikigami now changed things up completely. They'll go with him.
He's actually playing the Doomfist. Doomfist fair. This is a wild comp. Oh, wait, we have Sim May. Sim May. We needed Sim May. Let's go.
Will often be getting displaced and will have trouble pinning down the front line of Nightmare.
Where's Sim? Sim Maycomp gets played right off the bat. Okay.
For Shikigami at the very least.
Yo, Shikigami coming in huge. Winning in our hearts.
However, Ultraviolet goes down in theory to an ice spike from Drunk. That's Shikigami finding first picks in both fights.
There's going to be much better staying power on the point for Shikigami here, right?
Oh.
In the mix, the May,
Wait, the Sime is actually doing work. I don't know why he rolled out on the Doomfist, though. Low-key, coming out with the Doomfist kind of a throw here.
Shikigami gets control of it first. And now we'll see if they actually
I'm not sure what he thought they'd be running, but regardless of whatever he was predicting, it's not working.
Gonna be difficult to make a play, as it looks like now you're actually gonna have
Zira
down here. Just try and drag some of these players off the high ground.
Oh my goodness! A lot of rocket punches connect.
Oh, never mind. He's good for it. He finds a pick. We could have the barrage get canceled here, actually.
Definitely causing problems this fight. It's just taking Nightmare.
Wait, is their comp actually working? The Doom comp is actually working. Impressive. See, in theory, Shikigami should just be able to, like, TP to wherever Nightmare's backline is being set up. Like, you look for Lethal to use a slide, you can engage on him, or just look for where Ultraviolet wants to play, and then you can completely split the teams, but... Oh, he's getting a kill. Nice lamp. Ferals got canceled. It got speared. Wait, is this going to be the fastest bingo of all time?
Well, they weren't really able to reap the rewards of that little interaction because on every other front and every other metric and every other part of the fight, they are getting wrecked.
That was so quick.
Using the barrage doesn't get like major impact, like you mentioned, interrupted by Solo's spear. I wonder though if Nightmare, right? You're almost set up in the same position again as they were in the last round, Mitch, where like could you use Admiral
Dude, Solo with that Orisa swap actually clutched that. Otherwise, they would have just had to rely solely on the damage to cancel the barrage. Not sure that would have happened. Oh, Graveyards. Oh, nice TP. Not nice enough. Lethal flat? No.
After there's a big punch that comes in from Cuffer. Drunk walked into this fight with a blizzard, by the way, and you can see.
Dude, fair play to Nightmare.
In the best spot to make use of.
They're actually making this comp work.
But because you use both of your support ultimates at the
which is amazing. Like, Ultraviolet should be so vulnerable.
Back to the point and then use their sound barrier.
Surely Drunk is just gonna like play Hunt Liana here.
Realistically, to end up winning that fight.
Liana's right there. He doesn't die. No shot.
Lose 3 players.
All right, Terra Surge attempted there and
There's no shot that happened. Ultraviolet didn't... Wait, he didn't anti-3, did he? We'll have to go back and check. He got at least the Orisa, but did he get a couple more?
And now, Graveyard's on the Moira to tell you everything you need to know.
Ooh.
Very, very straightforward.
Yo, what's up, Speaker? How you doing?
But business as usual for one of our top
Dude,
forward
look at this.
All right, Terra Surge follow them up with some punches. End up winning that fight. Safety, right? They almost probably didn't even need it.
They TP here. You can see Ultraviolet hiding in the corner. You'll be lurking in the stream? Aye, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Look, he's hiding right there. He only antis the Orisa. He barely even takes damage. There's no way. They TP'd directly onto the most vulnerable support in the game, except for Zenyatta. Bar Zenyatta. And they don't get the kill. They lose that fight.
Every time.
That's wild.
To be as effective. We end up switching up to something like a May, but at no point does the Symmetra ever really have any freedom.
Well, we got 3 things checked off. What is going on with my mouse?
A tank that doesn't stand still long enough for you to carve chunks off them with the laser. It does feel like the compositions for Shikigami aren't necessarily tailored for success.
I was so sure that we'd get player baiting and spawn with the Doomfist pick, but no, then they just actually decided to commit to it and run it. That's pretty wild.
The entire map, right? We see them kind of like layer them in the spawn constantly, just trying to make it out.
Still lose.
And still end up losing, right?
That is pretty crazy.
Pretty rough go here for Shikigami early on. We'll see what they
oh wait, there was definitely Doom. Yeah, we saw Doomfist get a power punch too. Absolutely, he got a kill off it.
Yeah, okay, so Esperanza
That one might be a little
Actually
free. See,
gone
the
to
reason why I put
Normani
Doomfist
and
gets a power punch is because when I
Sebastian
made this list,
losing,
I wasn't expecting
so
anyone to actually play Doomfist for a full round. I was thinking like
Esperanza
people
and
might
Barrier
people
are
swap to
coming to go
Doomfist for like the
here.
OT touches,
Okay,
right?
we're gonna run a
But to
shot
actually
back.
then get like
I
a
do
full
think
power
this can
punch
be a
off and
map
get a
that
kill,
is,
surely not.
at times
But then
shaped by
he just goes and does that,
But Nightmare kind of
and
showed us that
not only
they'll just
gets a
play
power
much
punch, he
of
gets like
style
an
quite
insane
often,
value
if they
one.
can. Have Zero on the Genji, right? Lethal.
Yeah.
Can play that Sombra.
Ultraviolet didn't
We've
even
seen him
do
play
that much
a
with the
great
nades. It's crazy. Like
effective
we saw the
player,
Ana get
especially
played,
like
but it didn't even matter. He naded nothing. He didn't even need to nade anything.
Went with the Juno map 1.
I think your best bet might be to ban the Genji, as weird as it is on a map like this. Like, if you're trying to target some aspect of what you think Nightmare do very well,
Wild.
it might, like, what's the analog to Genji? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that Zera can't play other heroes, it's that can he play heroes that play in quite the same way as
But,
Genji
I mean,
does?
you-
Probably not.
No, I mean probably not. But like
You know,
can play,
if I think about it though, Ball is in a very strong state right now, right? If Ball is in a good state, is there any reason why Doomfist wouldn't be?
What? You just gotta
If you can make a Doomfist work, you can make,
I can see
or if you can make a Ball work, in theory you can make a Doomfist work too. Like they're both
We said
the highly mobile
banning Ana.
disruptors,
If you're
right?
banning Ana, out.
They both have more or less the same
really feel like we
weaknesses.
saw Ana on that previous map.
But, like-
Because Nightmare couldn't play. What was it? Was it Juno banned?
Juno.
But I will say that like it's a great hero for UV. They might be concerned about like like an.
Oh, Symmetra's back. Dude, thank goodness we got the Sim May on the first round then.
Symmetra banned here. I think Nightmare don't want any.
Now they've banned Ana as well, so we're not getting the anti-card. We could see Brig. Brig might get some play here.
Yeah, the TP can be super annoying,
Venture's
but
probably
it's a way to
unlikely.
figure out where the opponent's coming from at times. The Ana
Sojourn,
is
we
a little
we
bit
definitely see
confusing,
Sojourn
right?
getting
Because
played.
UV obviously played it
Yeah.
in map number 1, but
Ball is way better into Torb.
because, like, there's no
Ye-
Juno in it,
kinda,
so he can
yeah.
play the Juno war
But the thing is, like,
so, like,
Torb is a good matchup into Ball.
it's not I mean, you
I had an interview with Cass from Incendia Esports for last week's episode of Watching Overwatch, and he said that like Torb, you can, you're comfortable wanting 1v1ing most tanks as Torb, but Ball especially, like you can straight up shred Ball as long as you have like your abilities, right? Like if you can throw out a turret, if you can pop the overclock.
The bag must be pretty massive out there. I'm not gonna lie. Over in the Gamba world.
But like, yeah, I would agree that Doomfist is probably worse than the Ball
I
is.
think that's the truth of it. Maybe like
Unless you can like punch him and kill him during a stun.
Ramatra, but still, like I can maybe if you force.
Okay, now we have the Torb. We have the chance for Turret to get a kill here. Right, we do have that.
Going to play Ramatra into that matchup.
Turret
So
gets
I
a
think,
kill,
like,
though.
honestly, Malgo is probably where Shiki helped me find most of their success potentially, and that's just
No
based on
Tracer
what we
getting
saw
played right
yesterday
now.
between Nightmare and Avidity.
We're definitely
And
not
that's
getting
not bad to go
Bastion.
on. It was like another Nepal map that was close because of the
Saw the video nice night before sleeping. W video. Thank you. Glad you liked it. Hopefully I can like do more of that in the future, right? Like when we get like weird meta developments, like bring on a coach or a professional and just be like, "Yo, what is going on? How did we get here?" So I think that's some good insight to have, because
I'm so ready for Torb to be
Lord
able to
knows it
compare,
didn't make sense to me.
Orissa's armor.
The
Absolutely
Sombra actually getting played here. Dude, Nightmare is being very experimental in this match, which kind of makes sense. You might as well, right? Do a bit of limit testing.
Hammering your friends though.
Kava's dead.
Seems great. That's all I'm saying. All right, Lethal has gone.
Oh,
over
Lethal's
Sombra,
surely
something that we
no, he gets out.
did see
Wow.
coming at, as a possibility. So
Oh.
Zero though. removed.
Graveyard
Lethal's
almost
gonna be
made it.
The one that's graveyard down, and now we're on cleanup duty. Yeah, Solo aware that Lethal's definitely hanging like a specter around this.
Nice.
situation,
Okay.
And they will be brought down.
Yeah, Lethal Sombra was really good yesterday, right? Maybe into the Torb, it's like not as awesome, right? And yeah.
Oh, we're seeing Ash. That's exciting. We do not normally see Ash played here for over Sojourn. Like we used to a lot, right? But these days Sojourn's been very, very favored.
All right.
If it's lethal though,
Decent start here for Shikigami.
Lethal's done
Again,
crazy
Shikigami
stuff before.
just needs to stay alive, get
Oh,
away from
regime
Vortex,
very
they're
low.
a bit low.
Beat engage.
So, Suzu comes
It's
in,
a 5-man.
teammate to be kept alive, but I like
Kuffa's
this
almost
one. They
dead.
don't have an answer for this.
Oh.
Kuffa is out of Nemesis
No,
Force.
there's
They
not
try
enough
to
pressure, though.
take the fight.
There is.
However,
they trade.
Shikigami aren't really able to take full
Wait,
advantage
Zero's just
of
sitting in the back.
They are trading
Oh.
negatively in this fight because Nightmare were able to keep them at arm's length while their beat was on them. Like, this
Yeah,
should
they
not be
sacrificed
happening.
everything
Yeah, I mean,
to get the
those
kill
are-
onto
those are
Cuppa,
trades you exactly
and then
don't
Lethal
wanna
and
see
Zero
when
just
all
went
trades
and
are going in one
demolished
direction.
them.
It's not really a trade there. Is a Nightmare. You know, they end up kind of swapping out 1 for 1 at the start, right? They end up losing Danny, and Cuffa falls for Nightmare. But after that, it is all
Nightmare is
Nightmare
both
now.
support ults already. See,
They
I don't
probably
know about that
Shikigami
beat engage.
inventory with double support ult and Blade. This is like the, you know,
Beat
this is
engage
kind
is
of
one of
Shikigami
those things that
right,
like
right? Even
sounds
if
good
they
in
fall
theory,
into
but
that
you see it in
wave,
practice.
I mean,
I feel like it works so rarely. Teams usually just like kite it and then re-engage onto a team that is usually extremely out of position. Now you have nothing for the Blade. Yeah. He got lost too. Zero, you got lost, but one pick's all you need. Well, if Graveyard can live here, no. No, he gets out. 7 HP, he gets out. Oh, tragic.
Because they were trying to find kills in that fight, and they were stopped at the door by the bouncer.
Also, somehow Solo able to live what feels like forever, right? Put a lot of pressure on the Lethal and Zero towards the end as they end up using the Bob.
Dude, Nightmare still has
to kinda
beat.
secure the point.
Solo's going in. Okay, you know what? I actually like this.
I mean, Winston Torb here.
Proper release the motion. Yeah, no, actually, you're not wrong.
Right, no, not something we see.
Like, the Atlantic Genji was pretty popular. Or, no, wait, is this, that's Pacific, right? Was Atlantic Trace for Pacific Genji? I think so. But yeah, now you're seeing the skins so much now. Personally, I don't get the hype.
And that is going to be, yeah, Shikigami again pushed off a checkpoint and some for Nightmare.
Yeah, that is
Though,
Lethal
in all fairness, Genji has a lot of cool skins, right?
He can be killed as if he does it himself. There is no Nightmare.
Genji does have
I mean, they're just cruising at this point.
arguably some of the best skins in the game.
Go over to the Genji, right? I mean, now you're like all
Like,
in
even
on
this one here, the Carbon Genji.
like putting pressure on this Sigma.
Like, this skin is so good they made it twice. It was so good in Overwatch 1 that they were just like, yo, we need to recreate this for the Overwatch 2 default skin. Admiral dies here, surely. No, they're just gonna let him go. Okay.
To the back line, like you can
But the thing is, they succeeded, because the Carbon Genji with the hood is arguably cooler than just standard Carbon Genji.
Otherwise, you don't have any way to realistically displace the Winston, so it's an odd confidence.
Oh, primaled them solo.
Here to limit test, I guess I will allow it.
Don't let them out of here. Primal them, primal them, primal them. Actually, you don't even need to. Oh, you don't even need to, even better. Huge. That's actually really, really good. The ult economy was like screwed for Shikigami there in the beginning, but now they've started to get it back under control. Ooh. Okay, B, good. Zero low. Wait. Blade gets nothing. Blade gets nothing. There it is. Genji Blade gets nothing. What? Do we count B as getting nothing? Yeah, it still got nothing. It still got nothing. Should have forced out beat beforehand. Skill issue. You got nothing. 0 kills. It's funny because he immediately picked it up right after the beat ran out, but Blade gets nothing.
And then they use the beat and they still don't come out on top. Right now, Nightmare has a huge advantage, right? They come back with their own beat, free beat, basically.
Okay, surely we get an Ajax here.
If you're gonna like layer those support ultimates and use them on top of each other,
Graveyard.
You have to get a fight win.
Whoa, nice. That was actually very scary for Shikigami. If Graveyard had died there. Oh wait, are we gonna? That's 2 blades getting nothing. Okay. So even if you want to say the first blade got something and that it got out the beat, that blade was just a complete goose egg.
Well, they end up getting the beat out, right? So that's not the worst.
Oh, you know what I should add? Like, support gets a 3K.
Especially as Nightmare
that could be a good one.
Towards your spawn, as Zero will change over to Tracer. So seeing some of his best hero picks here on Esperanza is. Danny's gonna have to go massive with this overclock, right? Really, the only thing they're gonna have to work with.
Bob could be devastating here. Oh, Graveyard slow, Trunk slow. Oh, the health bars, they're all low.
There's nowhere safe to stand out. Kuffer under a lot of pressure, but
Yeah.
Kinetic Grasp used for much of that, and well, that's what happens, folks. Yeah. You
Oh, wait,
have
Regime
space
finds a
clear by
pick?
your tank. You cannot make use of those
Oh,
DPS
but Regime got
ultimates.
picked.
The Bob charge actually connects with Drunk there early on, so it gets the Genji
Graveyard,
extremely
graveyard.
weak, and then also just splits off the entire
Oh,
team.
he got
Really
solo.
difficult for Danny to get any type of angle. So now we're gonna have 2 support ults yet again for Shikigami.
Okay, Admiral's
It'll be
low.
Kitsune rush here used by
Kitsune
Shikigami.
versus Ray.
Right now used by UV.
Regime's holding the
Holding on to
beat.
this beat, right? You want to be able to have this beat.
Oh, I don't know if you needed to beat there, to be
I
honest.
like this from Shikigami.
Yeah.
Good patience to hold on to that. Gravitic Flux now is unlikely
Yeah,
to
you're done.
A bit of damage is needed, yeah,
He's
more
not.
onto,
He lived.
Regime there. They're going to be able to get away. However,
Uh-oh.
Graveyard's fallen, Drunk is dead inside
Wait,
the
Nightmare's
forward,
still
so, that's a pretty
in this,
grim
like they're
tail
chilling.
of the tape. It is only Kuffer though here. I don't think the bot is actually
Zero and Kuffer.
in a positive direction
Oh.
for Nightmare.
They can't kill it. I mean, so you have Solo just kind of splitting players
Look at
off,
the
right?
timing on that
You can't get rid of
heat.
Kuffa. Kuffa's gonna be his bag.
Okay, he dies though. He dies. Surely, yeah. Thank you.
All right.
I think that took them too long. Not gonna lie.
Just a raid boss without any supports. As we are about to be under 2 minutes. Nightmare
kill
with a
did come
huge
through.
lead as Drunk will move over
We have a
here.
Tracer duel now, so we have a very good chance of getting Tracer SDing.
So Hazard, we saw a lot of teams play early on. We've seen
Well,
actually
very
from
good.
Nightmare probably the most.
It was really, really
right?
bad last
We saw them
season.
play it,
This season, it hasn't
Not
happened as much.
them as much,
Yeah.
at least.
They still feel like it's really strong, even listening to Lethal in the interview.
Okay, so Primal's a response
Nice.
to the beat. This means that Nightmare can't really use
Oh, Danny could win this.
aggressively to set up like a favorable fight condition. They're going to be too disrupted. There's no way Zera's
Danny could win this.
Danny here. I
He
refuse
is.
to
No,
believe
he
that.
is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I think he was gonna go for it.
I think you
I
might be
think
right.
he was gonna go.
He
for
wasted
it.
the
Yeah,
pulse,
I mean,
but
you could tell
listen,
he
listen,
was
listen.
like,
He
okay,
he
this is
he
really
won
coming
the
out.
aura battle. Okay.
Danny, although, went for it.
Uh-oh.
Didn't quite connect though. Gotta wait.
Wait,
out
wait,
for
wait.
recalls, of course.
No, no. Oh, I thought he was gonna lose that. Okay, good job, Danny. Danny coming clutch. That's what we like to see.
So, bot on the way back to
Oh, Zero's coming back with a vengeance.
Disjointed. But they are going to walk
No,
in
no,
with
no, it's
that
okay.
pulse bomb.
Cover's on the hazard now. I didn't even realize. I got so distracted with the
Why?
Tracer
You said,
1v1.
When you said UV with like the movement.
We
of
could
it,
also
you
get the
know,
Echo
actually,
bingo.
Squid, like how crazy like some of his
yeah.
plays on this
Who's he
video
hunting
have
for?
been,
Zero's looking for
throughout the
someone. Okay,
stages.
waste recall.
So you lose Lethal here at the start. So
Oh, you're looking for Drunk.
maybe to just kinda get
Oh,
some
Drunk's dead.
free
Yep.
progress here. Oh, they've actually kind of caught out Drunk. Drunk was like floating over the building there, trying to get back to the rest of the team. They actually find him, spot him out.
Using Rush just to kill Hazard?
Putting the Fury God in Cuffer. He's going to have 2 healers that Solo can't access.
No, well. Uh-oh.
Oh, buddy, that's...
I was gonna say you got the checkpoint,
Oh, dear.
but I don't think that was worth it because they just waited out the rush.
Which would indicate that they want to fight.
And then they come back and win the fight.
Tank who won't die, and then they end up getting slapped. They have sound barrier release for Regime this next fight.
Drunk is gonna need to pull off a huge copy.
They're going to have to play into as well as Lethal, who's honestly struggled against this dive comp a little bit more. I think the comp's actually pretty okay against the
Okay.
Sojourn. So to
Beat
speak.
is a little early.
I was gonna say, what kind of fight do you even get off, right? You have an orbital right here for UV.
Drunk, you need to go eat. Drunk, you need to find something here.
Potentially,
Oh no,
towards
that's
the
he
rock.
copies the Juno.
But immediately takes a shot from Lethal.
Yeah, Drunk will be knocked out of that Duke form, and well, everybody gets a bit of spike guard action, I guess. Inside the clock tower.
All the people you could have copied. You copied the Juno.
Nightmare here took their second map. Again, pretty convincing, albeit just short of a...
Not just the Juno, right? Like if you just copy Juno, that's one thing. He copied the Juno like 30 feet in the air in front of a Sojourn.
Some decent progress, but obviously not close to where Nightmare gained. Nightmare
Echo
looked,
Duke kills
strong.
OG. Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, I think that was
Second
Solo
support
speed
heal
started
botting.
to
No, we didn't get that.
you know, at some point we
Player
saw
gets
these
solo
started to
ulted.
by
We-
Shikigami, like I thought that the the dive tank was fine.
Part of me kind of wants to say the Hazard got solo ulted, but Kitsune is a hard one to quantify like that, right?
But even after the Hazard switch, it did feel like Lethal still didn't have a whole lot of room to work with.
It's hard to say that Kitsune there counts as a solo ult.
Having your opponents use Kitsune Rush and 3 players and trying to use the rush only to kill Kuffer and not being able to do that probably meant that he was...
Player uses a spray.
at that point in the game. So,
That one is so hard to get these days. The new gen of players, they do not spray like the old ones did. Like you go back and watch a VOD from like Owl Season 1, and you'll notice that like especially the Tracer players, They're constantly like spraying the ground. They're waving and spraying just everywhere, right?
Like a player or two, right? So,
But here you just you don't see it these days. I don't know what's up with that.
It's still not a sure thing. I mean, this just highlights a couple just solo spawn killing for a bit. As you know, Danny on the tracer here. I thought this come towards the end was probably the best look here for
Look at the slow-mo.
I think so. You know, I think like Graveyard
Like, see,
Regime,
back in the old
on
days,
this backline
you would have
side,
seen him
like,
spray
we
there.
had, like, a couple
He
of
would
fights
have
where
absolutely
he
put a
comes to the
spray on the
defense
ground. He would
there's
have put a
just
spray
not-
on the
there's not
wall.
value here. Like, a sound barrier comes into a fight,
The aura of
it's
Tracer
that
players is
fight
just
later
gone.
on.
They don't have it
Tracer
anymore.
fight,
I don't know what it
it's
is,
subdued. They're
but they don't
fighting
have it.
towards, you know, Nightmare's bridge side of the map, so they beat. And they again, don't have the opportunity to make use of it. They were disengaging at the time, so they beat, and then they want to go up a gear, but all of a sudden Nightmare are gone. And like, you know, I've already talked about the Kitsune Rush, I think, at length, but we saw that earlier on. It's really about like being on the same page enough to take advantage, like to take full advantage, to exploit those support ultimates in order to take the upper hand and win these fights.
It's gonna be hard to get a bingo here. I'm not gonna lie.
Linking up as well.
If we get Ana played,
That's the thing. If you're gonna use
like I think that the row second from the bottom, we already have the 3 there. Same with the B column. If we get some good Torbjorn gameplay, the B column could have potential.
It'll be a map pick here. Final map pick for Shikigami.
I is entirely reliant on Captive Sun hitting a wall, which requires Ilyari to not only be played, but to be played long enough to get an ult. Yo, Clear is in? Oh boy. When's the last time we saw him play? Did he play against he didn't play against Amplify, did he?
Much of him yet this year. It's been a lot of cover. So Clear might be the option for the Diva and the Malga. Even like
No, I think Mitch just said we didn't see him play yet this year. Let me confirm.
For the Diva, and we haven't seen much of him yet this year. It's been a lot of cover. So Clear might be the
Okay,
option
yeah.
for the Diva. They've been trying to take us to here, and yeah, Hazard.
Servasa, okay, Hazard
might be trying to like
or
force another
turret
scenario.
to counter Hazard might be played here.
They've also got rid of the Lucio.
Tracer, pretty likely. Echo, good chance. Sojourn, same. Any of the DPS we need, except for like Bastion, could realistically get played here. I don't think we'll see Brig. Probably not Brig.
Like the Malga into that, where you can play like an Ana with a Kiri for like a cleanse.
Also, I just realized I probably should have generated a new card that didn't have a tank other than Sigma gets played on circuit.
Yeah, quite possibly. A ton of options here.
Because this was made before 2 things. First, before the map pool for OWCS this year removed Circuit Royale. Secondly, before hero bans were introduced, which means even if Circuit does get picked, there's a good chance it just gets banned. I could change that to Havana.
A trudge across the map, but sometimes, like, you know, even rotating from one flashpoint to the other, it's like nice to have.
I'll make an executive decision and say that Havana counts as an honorary circuit.
Give us like 2 very different compositions on this map. I actually think that the Lucio ban on Flashpoint might become a bit more of a common thing, at least in this region here. We're seeing it every now and then.
Oh wait, Lucio got banned
It's definitely-
and Hazard got banned.
Some teams might be of the
That means we're probably not. Well, we're definitely not getting an Ajax. We might not be getting a Torbjorn either.
We'll see if that ends up, you know, coming through.
Well, we still might see Torbjorn.
The ball is a little bit of a crutch comp, right? I know playing the ball is
Let's
something
see.
that, what do you say? It was like basically like teams that you know are not as coordinated and can't figure out some of the other stuff. Basically, teams that really enjoy solo play.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that in just a sec. Obviously, these are your drops as well. January 24th through February 23rd, folks. Make sure you hang out with us for a while. 12 hours gets you all this stuff, by the way, and over the course of
12
entire month, I reckon
hours.
we can get you there, especially if we just keep.
I mean, you
gapping
want
it
all the
for a long
stuff.
period.
There's no point to get half the stuff, right?
No,
I mean,
because the good stuff, the really good stuff, especially over towards the end here as well. The drops as well, face the point drops. We're giving them out in chat.
Do I have a face
This is what
account?
you
I
need
don't
to do
even.
in order to be
I
eligible
think
for
I
us. A lot of
do,
people are like, "Bro,
but I
I've
definitely
been
don't use it
away, I've got my
regularly
face drops."
enough.
Well, just make sure you've done these, and then you can complain, right? So hang out with us on OWCS, but make sure you sign up and link your Faceit account. Lethal said that the Wrecking Ball was a crutch for teams that didn't have good communication lines between their front and back lines.
What?
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? The ball can be pretty self-sufficient, right? Doesn't really need a ton.
I think
to
Lethal
work
is smoking with that
to make
take.
it pretty effective, right?
That
We
seems
see a
like an
lot of,
awful
wrecking
take.
balls play off
It's
of
a crutch for bad
shooting,
teams.
so, definitely don't exactly need loads of support.
That's why
from
Gen G and Team Liquid are playing the ball
So now
comps,
with
right?
Clear coming in
I
for
don't
many
think
different
so.
changes in terms of
I think it's more so just you
looking at
have
a
to be
remark
very good at ball in order to make ball comps work. Ball comps are amazing. You just have to have an insane level of coordination and individual skill to pull it off correctly. Look at this. This is a lot of Sombra. Were they both predicting the other to come out on the ball? The Symmetra. This is... Oh, Symmetra's dead. Yep.
There is no response for the Pharah that's going to be there for Shiki.
We're saying the Brig. If the Brig whip shots the Sombra, that counts as Brig whip shotting a diver.
It feels like Zera is like
Could get a card there.
Evolved, advanced alien species arriving like on the planet.
Okay, yeah, now he's hopping. I don't know why. I don't know why they came out on the Symmetra in the first place. Oh wait, Graveyard on Ana.
Right.
Yeah, no, totally. By Nightmare.
Interesting that they came out, saw the Sombra, and then decided to go ball.
Ball in the mix now. This is where Lethal can become like even.
I guess you're
more
just feeling
powerful,
confident because you see the Pharah.
constantly hacking this ball, make it really difficult for Solo to like make it over towards those health packs.
I like this. I mean, we sort of saw this,
You can see Lethal
against Nightmare
just
as
positioning
well.
up there, being ready, trying to be
I think
sneaky.
Shikigami sort of feel like this is the
Zera's
best
low. Zera's very
in
low.
front of Nightmare and say, okay, now deal with this. Nightmare
Uh-oh.
do have Sombra, they do have Brig, right? So you have some options. And again, if they can outmatch Solo's impact. on the
Yeah,
fight,
he's very,
or
very low,
Clear
very
or,
low.
you know, someone else, I think that's fine.
Okay, he's good,
They
he's
also,
good.
Nightmare control the point right now.
Oh,
So they
nope,
do,
Danny's dead.
to, in a sense, like have the luxury of being able to react.
Listen,
to
this
this
is the worst point for ball. It's okay.
To flip it back.
Shikigami still have a chance here.
Once they get Solo weak and you know he's not on the objective.
Wait, Admiral dies. Caught way out of position. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. Zera's still alive, and he's just like... like, what is...
Vulnerable here. For some reason, though, yeah, Clear just
Yeah, Zera's just carrying right now.
has done a very good job getting hits
Everyone's
in
using
Pharah's direction.
the Porsche
And the
skin.
Sojourn, like,
What's
comp
up with
is good,
that?
Right? Shikigami have a comp that definitely seems like it's more apt at dealing with what Nightmare have, but it's not a given. A lot of it comes down to execution.
Every fair I see, just running the Porsche skin. It's a very good skin, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a fan of it.
But playing on Juno,
But I'm just surprised that, like,
for,
it seems so universal.
Danny, so if you don't land like a sleep or like even a bio, right, you're in a lot of trouble because you're going to get collapsed upon by the Ramatra.
Good news is the ult economy's basically even.
EMP active here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Pretty rough for Drunk, who will be caught out in the open. Of getting
Wait, they nanoed the Juno.
We take those.
You know what? Fair enough.
Live, and we'll have this,
Wait, it's working.
And I agree with this for Shikigami. You need to give yourself the best chance of winning, and if that means committing
Ray
to
versus
it in
Ray.
this fashion, fine. There's not really a better candidate for it anyway, or not that much better.
Wait, what happened
However,
to...
Regime will still fall. They do get an orbital ray away though, and it seems to have bought enough time for Shikigami to mount some sort of resistance.
Did Regime's Ray not go off?
That was pretty sick though from Admiral. I don't know if you saw it. He ends up popping the rally, turns the corner.
Am I going crazy?
Stun onto the Juno Regime at the time, and just whip shots him back, just like insta kills him. So high value kill there from Admiral as
Wait, did he get hacked?
now here, 4-0,
Was there a Rage Axe?
from the Pharah.
There
Maybe
might have been a
just
Rage Axe.
on this point.
Brig Kiriko. Okay, I was gonna say that's not a comp I am used to seeing.
I'll have to go back and check that one.
Regime still on the Juno for the time being. Solo, what are we looking for?
Oh,
Minefield play, okay.
no, Brig can
Baltar
get
comes
out.
in and- Well,
He might be able to punish Lethal, though.
Minefield, unfortunately, there's a-
No, wait, I lied. Shikigami's
Here comes
gonna
the
die
big
here.
race Now is trying to keep this one going, and we'll be able to do so by stopping by Solo and topping up a little bit. Feels like a gas station.
Yeah, there's Solo goes. Wait, hold on. Wait. Solo's dead, and his mine's got two? They forgot! They actually just forgot about the mines.
So, nicely done.
No way.
9% though for Nightmare, right? So you're gonna be able to come back in, engage around.
He was
this
already
from
dead. There's no
Lethal.
way they got
That's
knocked
enough
into
to be
it.
able to win
They
But
must have
gotta
just like
make sure they collect
tried to go around a
the
corner
MVP,
to like
right?
take
They're
cover
close to
and
the
just
rally.
forgot that the mines were down there.
Just a big wrench in Nightmare's plan.
That's so funny. Well, Lethal has another EMP here. He's just gonna run in and... Yeah, just let it rip. Well,
here is to
if Graveyard can get the rally,
to make
that's...
that space. You saw what he did. He basically part of the Dead Sea. When he
Oh,
walked in.
99. Okay, he has it.
Here he comes, and-
Nice, he got it off.
Now they've got to save clear. There's got to be a
No,
follow-up to this
just
EMP. I think that's
not
significant. Yeah,
enough.
Ultraviolet swings that corner, and there are torpedoes at the ready.
And that's the rally used there as well, right? They try and rally, they actually get the rally out.
See,
and they're
I
trying
don't
to
think
save
using
the
rally there was a bad play. I think you had to rally. Wait, Junk got
Stick
2.
with 2, so making it quite interesting.
No, never mind.
Yeah, but I think Lethal bringing him down.
I don't
Just
think
taking that kill
using the
is-
rally there
there's
was a bad
nothing
play.
left.
You had to
Yummy
at least
splash
try,
pop.
right?
A couple of different looks for them. I'm enjoying seeing a few different comps here from Shiki. They try the ball. It only gets them so far.
Though, like, in theory, I guess you could make the argument that, you know, just hold the rally, lose the fight. They're at 99.
Yeah, well, earlier on in the series, they went to the Arisa.
Graveyard is low-key playing mystery heroes, though. He's swapping a lot.
So maybe this is also, you can get this Somber to switch off as the EMPs have really.
He's gonna be lagging behind. He's still walking back from spawn.
Behind that, you know, huge ultimate from Lethal.
Okay, now he's back.
All right, we're gonna have Juno Rays ready for this fight.
Okay.
A moment too soon. Aerosolo was feeling the pressure.
They can pick
Ultraviolet
off
holds his
clear here.
later deployment.
Or pick off someone.
Drunk out of the way, doesn't really fancy
Okay,
much.
good. Admiral, that's a
Sarah, but
big
all
pick. He was getting close to
forward
rally.
leaving inside that orbital array. Not able to make use of the healing, at least enough. Decent damage here on
Just realized we're seeing 0 on Sojourn.
They are, yep, struggling. Ultraviolet can chase
Pretty
those
uncommon.
kills, and they do. They are able to keep themselves up.
Ultraviolet got
Trading
2.
backlines entirely now with Admiral returning to the fray soon. You think?
Oh, get him off the map, get him off the map.
Now. Clear just
They didn't get him off the map.
and put Solo in a rough spot. Yeah, that annihilation just cleans him up, and a little bit early on that one. Face it.
Well,
Solo and Drunk there, right?
actually, you know what? You forced the overclock and the annihilation. If you're Shikigami, you gotta be happy with that, right? You come back now with the overclock of your own.
Get a overclock as well there from 0, so
And Solo has his ult. You're getting close to Nano. I think you actually played a farm Nano here.
getting control of it there at the start.
Like, Shikigami has every ult they need to win this. They just need to play it right. Oh, but Nightmare, they're going so aggressive. They're gonna kill Graveyard. Nice sleep.
And that's not where you want to be if you're Graveyard.
It's not
Good
enough.
sleep, but there were just too many of these Nightmare players swarming over them.
Well,
Shiki, they get a flip back, but they are
oh, this is
definitely,
messy. This is messy.
short-handed.
Like, Drunk, he gets a pick,
Drunk's
but
gonna do work, at least get Solo
it might be
to
too
0 now.
late.
Yes,
Like,
4 players
at best,
for
you're
Nightmare to be
stalling.
and without Solo to work
But,
with, they
yeah.
feel, I guess they had an opportunity to get
Like,
a
good
counter
on you
surge
for
off,
finding
but it
that
was just a
pick,
quick
right?
flip to
You
grenade,
probably hit a
rather
nasty
delay,
stick to be able to find that.
Nightmare finishing the
But
match.
it's one kill
The flips those are
going
seem,
against that many people.
Pretty poor, right? In the sense that
You already
just
had the
like
point. I
running
feel
to
like you
the
should have
point
just
where
saved
if
that.
you're Shikigami, like, there's not really a. It
You
seems like
definitely
there's,
should
like,
have just
a
saved
strategy
that.
in terms of, like, getting the
Very
point and then
bold
playing
sleep
off of it from
attempt.
there. It seems like they just kind of have. You know, a player making.
Oh, not again, not again. Oh, no, no. That's bullying. No.
You know, try and keep live, right? I mean, 90% you lose both supports.
And they don't touch. Okay, no, well,
Stuff.
the touch doesn't matter. The touch doesn't matter.
Now on the Ana just doesn't have the flexibility to.
Oh my gosh, dude. Poor Graveyard.
Nicely done here by Nightmare. They will close up.
Over the
entire
course of
series
like
win here on Zero
2
Lasso.
minutes, he
Nothing
was
you can really even complain about from Nightmare's perspective.
unable.
We saw a lot of different
He
comps.
was
We
at
saw
that
clear
final
evidence of the game.
20% to ult
Everybody
for
playing
so
at a
long, and he
high
just couldn't
level.
get it because
Shikigami, look, they
the
tried
Nightmare
everything they
aggression
could,
was
right?
just
Changing up
crazy.
the comps left
Okay,
and right, just couldn't
I need to
get
go
it.
back to see what happened to
And then
Regime's
you-
Ray, though.
in there-
Doesn't now, they have to have a
Let's
value
see.
Kiriko.
It was... Okay, somewhere over here. Regime just swapped. I'm buffering.
There comes with the annihilation now. Is trying to keep this one going. Nightmare into it. So
enough. Nightmare's
idea is to be a follow up to this EMP. I think that's significant. Yeah, Ultraviolet's
not matter. Drunk does to some
a few different comps here from.
No, it was before this then.
At all.
wave for G.
Right. It was before he swapped to the Kiriko.
In this fashion,
The support swaps are coming in so much here. Okay,
Regime will live and we'll have this orbital ray.
he raised there.
For Shikigami. You need to give yourself the best chance of winning. And
No, okay, there's the raid. Did...
in this fashion, fine. There's not really
Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't see the raid. It was like overlapped with
However, Regime will still
Enemy
fall,
area. So it wasn't a
but
Ray
they give
Jax.
all the
Okay.
royal equity from that phase
It was
of
just
the match.
perfectly overlapped.
I also think with how the top, of NA is sorting itself
We
out,
didn't get
with
anything
a
here
Dodo here from
on this final
Nightmare,
map, did we?
The other teams need this to be a 9 map day, right? You need to keep pace in terms of like that map differential, right? Dropping a map here or there.
No,
to,
I
like,
don't think
know,
so.
amplify
We got
Shikigami,
nothing.
right? Like could definitely be impactful in terms of seeding come playoff time.
Yeah,
I like this look
it is
though.
wild.
I like the Echo Tracer.
Yeah, I think Shikigami, they were just swapping things up too much.
I like them on a fast pace.
You know, you gotta commit to something.
Divey fast pace comps have definitely been their strong suit.
Like Mitch said though, I don't think the bans were ever like really impactful for Shikigami. It seemed like that Nightmare was able to just
That's kind of also
move on to
true.
something else and play that with ease. I also think a part of that is like UV is so good at so many of the different supports.
Like you
this
kept
backline,
banning the hazard, but like
is actually really
I mean,
Nightmare
what
made
would you even
0
know?
attempt
Like, well, how do you actually feel like
to play the hazard, really. Like other than Esperanza.
With the picks and bans, it's not
But even then, I don't think
counter stuff you don't want to deal with on the
like they weren't
team.
really. It was pretty clear to me that like they were just running the hazard
That map. That's what you want to do, right?
because they had the
Like, your
option
comp,
to.
like the objectively the meta comp on that.
But like the Ram comp and the Sigma comp, like they were
I don't
just
think
as
they were
comfortable on
ever
that,
getting
right?
They were constantly switching up their comp to try and counter, but they at no point did Nightmare go, we're gonna answer your comp and try and find a way to stop it. It was just like we're just gonna do what we want. I think that like
Yeah.
I think a lot of it comes down to the
Nightmare,
execution of,
too
like,
good,
setups, but there's, like,
too
it's a
strong.
Lucius map, right? How do you turn that problem into something that benefits you? How do you turn that weakness into a strength, right?
Good news is though,
Of course,
I had
it's
the
not
right
gonna
pred.
include Lucio, so maybe it is like a less mobile comp with high healing, that's more brawl oriented.
That's a point for me.
Flexibility to avoid dive. I don't know. There's probably a few more layers to it, but that's something I think to think about. That's how you get a little edge against these top teams, and it's accumulation of those edges.
Yo, Jarvis loves Overwatch. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream.
Give you a series win somewhere along the line.
It's just so frustrating because, quite frankly, like this is week 3. And
Also,
each
for
and
some
every single
reason,
week we've seen a
I just
different
checked
kind of
my
meta. So
YouTube live
how do
stream
you
is
prepare
now
for specific bans for
vertical.
specific maps when
So
you don't even really know what is being played?
you hate
Like,
the
it's hard to
2v
have
stream.
real
The
idea
YouTube
of
stream
that.
is being weird.
think
I
there's enough
I don't know
for
what's
each,
going on
some
with
of
it.
these teams is, we could talk a little bit about this with our player of the match, Zero, who had a really good
Genuinely could not tell you. Like
know,
it's
Genji really,
I don't know.
specifically, looks really
Stream
good,
Elements is bugging.
at times. I think you're seeing
It's also, like,
change, weekly, right?
created
Okay, this week
3
actually a ton of, like, Ramontra,
upcoming
Ramontra,
streams,
like, not as
but the upcoming
multiple
time is already
level
passed.
teams, right? So, like,
I don't know, dude.
even now, going into next week, right? Next week with perks is gonna be a little
Like
bit wild. But,
I always try to co-stream because
how do
obviously it's
you
a
use
very
some of the
valuable
bans
thing,
and
right?
get some of
But
the Maga and
there's
Ramontra out
it's
of the way, right?
it's such a
How
messy
do-
process
how
that
do the
just does
perks
not
impact
consistently
the
work.
bans, right? Like, is
You love the
there
WoW series? Thank you.
Turnaround
I'm glad you
is
like
not
it.
that long.
heroes that work really well with each
The
other?
turnaround is only so. Yeah.
This latest week's video is definitely a little bit different from the norm, but
That's,
I mean, I'm sure they
that's
have
the
one, right? But,
beforehand
like,
way.
you know, it provides a little bit of variety other than just like
game, and I think it's
reading the
a lot
same
of
old
work.
match
That's
scores every
a
week.
lot of work.
Though this coming week is going to be wild,
Just, support
considering what's been
system
happening over in
allows you
Korea.
to gain those out-of-game edges.
Partner teams in shambles.
And you only can fit so many scrims. Some of these players are not doing this full time either. Some of them are still.
Oh, I just realized I'm like
soloing or,
full on blocking off
doing-
Zoe's face. My bad.
Doing different
might
kind of
not win.
work or just.
Too many
Yeah.
3-0s today made you play ranked.
Maybe like you have to temper your
The 3-0s have been like,
as good as the full
there's been a surprising amount of them
Major
lately.
updates, like,
I will
some of
say.
the best ways, I believe, like even for
Like,
teams to figure out things. is, like,
Pacific,
so you play
the week
ton
before
of
last,
right?
or
if
like
you're gonna play
the
those
week
scrims,
round
right, the
round
first you're
2. I'll just say
gonna
round
see
2
are
because
just,
this past week was
your
round 3.
narrow
Round 2 was just
center where
full
I've
3-0s.
seen where, like, playing ranked
EMEA
is all different,
had
especially at the ranked at the level
a
of
few
players,
3-1s.
all the
NA had even less 3-1s.
types of things that you're gonna be able to
Japan and Korea were the only region that saw 3-2. I don't know what's going on. Like, the state of the meta is just throwing a wrench into everything. It's going to be even worse.
You can look at it as like, okay, we're
Well,
gonna scrim super hard when the
it's going to
person's out, but
be
you could also look at it
more
as, okay,
unpredictable. I'm not going to say
let's all
worse,
take, like,
right? I'm not going to say it's going to be worse.
play a ton and then
But
come
perks
second
are
half.
literally
You know
coming
what?
next
Let's
week, which
chat
is
to Nightmare
crazy.
Coach about
They're just
their
getting thrown
approach to perks.
straight
They'll
into
figure
the
out.
highest
Yeah,
level of the
Mike's
game we
joining us
currently
for
have.
Twitch chat. actually, never mind. I'm fine.
Like, they're straight up saying, hey, good luck, figure it out. Shoot nano head. Oh, dude, that was my exact reaction. Like, as soon as I saw that headhunter, I was like, Falcons and Crazy Raccoon are never gonna lose again. The best Anas in the world, you giving them the ability to headshot.
Which is so fair.
I'm scared. I'm not even in the same region as them, and I'm scared.
All right. Well,
maybe we get to chat with Weeds another time.
Like,
but for
there's
now,
a world where we
it's just
see
give us. So,
an Ana Fleta deadlift,
yeah,
which would
that's
be
right.
absurd.
You're on a roll. I don't need other friends. I have the two of you to look at standings and all the good stuff.
Yeah,
So
perks
let's
are
do
actually
that
gonna
for 2
change
seconds.
everything.
I mean it. I genuinely mean it. I am also very tired, and I just spilled my coffee, so I'm miffed, and I don't get to talk to Weeds.
It's gonna
so
be a
I'm
wild
really
time.
ruined. But you know, maybe tomorrow will be better.
They come out
Standings,
in
I also
4
look at it, so,
days.
like, I don't know what to
On
do.
the 18th, yeah,
I
18th.
wanted standings.
do that.
Yeah.
oh really?
You know what's crazy?
Can you
They
check it
haven't
out?
said what they're
Can
doing
No, we can't do that.
for
Well,
OWCS
okay,
Asia
never
yet.
mind.
I can do this.
How about
Like, they said
okay, one last
that NA and EMEA on the 21st, they're gonna be played with perks on the new patch.
You nailed it.
But they didn't
Okay,
say
something I do-
if the same would be happening for Asia, despite the fact that their playoffs are going to be like starting on the 21st before the EMEA and NA games. So, I don't know.
Or maybe no break. We'll find
Who
out
knows
in
what their
just a
plan is for
second.
that? You're tired of the fraud, Chris? I don't think Chris is a fraud. I think he likes working with players that are frauds. You look at the ultimates, and if anyone's a fraud there on that team, it's like, look, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with this. I think it's Kai. Kai is not. He's not KSP anymore. We'll say that. You can get reverse swept by France. To be fair, Icenum is actually like going sicko mode these days. He is leveled up so much. I like, if I had to give most improved player from 2025 to or from 2024 to 2025, Icenum is right at the top of the list. Maybe the top. Like, I wouldn't say like Jwoo is also probably up there, but part of like the thing about Jwoo is I don't know if he's improved as much as he's just in an easier region, because I think he was like good last year, right? But when you're playing against Crazy Raccoons, Falcons, Zeta Division, FTG, right? Like, that's stacked rosters, right? So now you come in, you put them against EU players. Nothing against EU. I think EU is a very solid region, but like, we'd be lying if we said Korea isn't the best, right? So you put him in a little bit of an easier environment after he spent a year training in hell. Like, yeah, he's gonna look super impressive. So I think he's amazing, but I don't know if he's like the most improved. I think you could also make a good show for Gala. Though it's another weird scenario where it's not so much that he's improved, but the fact that he's just like he just roll swapping on the fly. You know, he just pulling a Violet. He pulled a reverse Violet and then pulled a Violet, and he hasn't missed a beat, which is pretty crazy. Very impressive stuff from him. Right, I need a pred. Which match is next? I'm surprised they don't say it anywhere on the screen. Hold on. I got an app for this. Liquid Amplify? Oh, yes. Do we give Amplify a map? Amplify took a map off Timeless. They took a map off Space Station. They didn't take a map off Nightmare.
To OWCS by joining Facetedly. gain competitive experience in weekly Faceit League matches. Rise to the top in divisions balanced for your skill level. Learn
My
more at
brain says no, but my
faceit.com/sport.
heart says yes.
Match 1 in NA was a quick affair. Let's see what our second series got in store.
Yeah, Amplify 3-1 Avidity, 3-1 Shikigami, 3-1 SSG, 3-1 Timeless, but 3-0 Nightmare.
What do you mean?
Twitching. There was a tiny
No.
twitching. Yeah, I saw that.
it's just
In fact, I'm gonna be server admin.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah,
That's what you've done wrong. I mean, it's just.
but we're looking at all the Sombra that's being played right now. Phone is a pretty comfortable Sombra.
Mats, I'm informed now. Perfect. Yeah, I really did. Really did.
I
Anyway,
gotta say
let's bring
3-1.
in
I gotta
someone
say
I actually want to
3-1.
hear from for just a hot minute. And
Timeless
it
find
is
a
our
way,
guest
dude.
for
Or
this
sorry,
week's
Amplify
match,
find a
and
way.
please welcome
Amplify
Amplify's
find a
content
way.
creator and co-streamer Jeff, also known as Bullskunk. Before I ask you anything else, I need to know
Yo,
on the nickname.
3-1.
Is it the Bulls? Is it the Skunks? How did that come
Amp.
together? How did they meet?
There we go.
I mean, you know, they came together and it was just me.
It's
Like,
Bull
it
Skunk. I love Bull Skunk.
It was happened way off
He's
in
such a
the
great
channel
creator.
somewhere. I don't know the tale myself. I just know the name reached me somehow, and I embraced it, and we moved forward.
The Sombra play looks so fun to watch. That's the thing about Amplify, right?
Yeah, that's
Amplify, they
I thought it was
simultaneously
great, to be
have
honest.
the
Honestly, it
most
sounds cool.
pressure and zero pressure.
I know I'm a fan of it, but obviously
By
you're a
being in
content
such
creator
an
with,
underdog
Amplify, but you
position,
do a fair bit of casting
like,
yourself as
they
well.
have to
What's your
move
thoughts about that?
mountains
And
to
I
like
love the
actually
how
try and like
you know your Overwatch
like,
presence looks like.
to get a decent placing. It'd be a miracle. But they're fully aware of that. They know that they're very outmatched compared to the other people in the tournament with them. So instead of like trying to be something they're not, they're just like, okay, we're not gonna win this trying to beat them at their own game. Let's just get real weird with it. Let's pull out things they've never seen before. We're just gonna throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And you look at the results, they're taking a map off every team except Nightmare.
The org itself has been around since like
It's working.
I remember casting back in the old contenders trials days, you know, through those 19s and 20s and some of those times, and then kind of had a resurgence here recently. And was playing in Faceit League, was going through Expert, was doing fairly well, wasn't really blowing the doors off of the division or anything. And then suddenly there at the end of 2024 in that season 3 playoffs, something just came together. The running joke was while everybody was in Stockholm, Amplify just was grinding the Maga meta 24/7. That was the running gag. So everybody came back and they were just top tier at it. And we even saw there's an off-season tournament where they took a 3-0 over Avidity in December.
Where we got Falcons versus Crazy Raccoons. I'm gonna be real.
You know, just 2 months ago. And then
It might not be as good as we're hoping.
And I mean, talk about the huge underdog story where they get that
yeah.
over Supernova, and that,
Like you don't want to say it, right?
And they became the first team that
It feels wrong to say it. But fact of the matter is, Falcons, they went from being rough around the edges to just straight up. I don't know. Like I'm almost to the point where I'm wondering if they're sandbagging. Like, did you see the fielder nanoing Mercy to try and pull the res off?
For those players to be participating here at this top level. And I mean, it's just so cool.
Hold
it's
on.
a cool story. I mean, a true grassroots.
But I'll pull up the
together,
clip
say,
here
let's go do this.
for anyone who
And
hasn't
now
seen
they're
it.
Playing the best in the region. I mean, it's just one of the cool stories I think we've in the history of Overwatch personally.
Just
I love that.
unbelievable.
I so love your passion for this as well. The grassroots scene, tier 2 scene, tier 3 scene, all the scenes basically. Jeff, do you have a favorite player? Is there anyone you're particularly excited who made it into OWCS this season?
Look at this.
Oh, I mean, there's a few.
Nano.
I mean,
Mercy goes in.
favorite player,
Deleted.
Honestly, I mean,
This is my top 2 team in the world.
Like, Cuff is the most wholesome individual. I'm so happy to see Cuff
My
on the
top
tier
2
level.
team in the
I
world.
mean, back to Amplify. I mean, that whole squad is exciting. See, Winner has been popping off on
Like-
such a high level. I mean,
You were
really
only
exciting.
down 1,
Series can go the way
and
it's
the crazy thing is,
the chopper there in map 1. I mean, I'm just saying.
Geo didn't need to be standing there.
They did
He
have
could
people
have
do-
rezzed
never popping
and
up
dropped
fucking heads,
below
so,
the
yeah, it's so
platform.
great it's so great to see
He-
the journey of
but
all
he
these
just
players
stands in
and
front
now,
of
battling
3 of
it out
them.
with the best Overwatch players in the world, right? Now, you as a co-streamer, Jeff,
Oh.
I know you have the opportunity to
Yeah,
take it all
Proper
in,
doesn't
right?
even have
Not
ult.
just the
Exactly. You
gameplay,
could
but
you
every
could be
single detail of
pocketing
what's on your stream.
Hanbin, who's
Therefore, I expect you
95
do
to ult.
really well in a
They
game
could have
of,
nano
what they would call it,
fluxed. They could have nano
Overwatch.
fluxed.
map guesser,
And they nano the Mercy. You look.
Geowatch, something
This
straightforward
wasn't like a
name,
misplay. He
you know,
that
we're
was fully
all
intentional.
going.
There was no
Basically, we're gonna show you
disillusion
a
over
sneak
what he
peek
was
of
doing.
part of a
That
map you
was
have
the
to tell us
plan.
what map we're at.
But why was the plan?
Sounds easy. I think we're all playing.
This is
together.
not top 2 behavior.
I, for once, do not have the results. So,
This play alone
Also,
is
yeah,
like putting me on the train of
it's not
thinking
competitive, it's co-op.
maybe they're sandbagging a
this
little.
Is co-op. I hate it, but here we are. Let's take,
Because like
let's take a look at our
it's
first
either they're sandbagging
VOD
or they just.
preview. Oh, okay.
Oh, is this guess the map?
Is that Lee?
GeoGuessr? That's Lee Jang.
That was my thinking too.
No.
Yo,
Is it? Where?
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
Jeez, I mean, he's been the last 2 days. He's been on a.
When
heater.
would you ever even be there? What?
The lighting just gave it away, honestly.
yeah.
The lighting in the wall.
I don't know if he can get up there, but yeah, maybe.
Is that Gibraltar?
Is that
Is it-
root?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the last point of Route
I think it is
66.
Root.
Yes, it's the last one
Sure.
of Route 66. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Good job, gang.
I've been hiding behind those.
The mechanical bits threw me off. I thought it was second point Gibraltar.
I juke around those frequently. All right, next one.
Know that point of view well.
Right?
Alright, next.
What do you play, Jeff? What are you?
Oh, Eichenwald.
You strike me as a
Mostly
tank
Eichenwald.
player. This is Eichenwald for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely Eichenwald.
Everyone got this one. The window shutters is apparently a dead giveaway.
Easy. Guys.
Yeah, I'm mostly a tank player, but when it comes to support, On is my #1 pick, so I feel you there. If I'm gonna play support, I'll
Let's
play a lot
go.
of On.
See, the wood pattern gave it away for me. I don't know why, but
On the point.
like it looks something about it just looks medieval, if that makes
That's where
sense.
Vast ended up after his Boston contract.
Oh, come on.
Oh, is this Throne of Anubis?
This
This
no.
would be Dorado.
This looks somewhere outdoors.
Dorado as
Colosseo?
well. No, okay.
See, I almost want to say like
Blizzard.
Petra or
No,
something.
that's not Blizzard World.
New job.
This is.
Runasabi.
Are we just going through every?
Like this looks like something ruined.
That's not the point of the game.
It's roughly red hued, which
Sorry,
indicates
the ball.
rims of iron oxide. So I'm thinking Junkertown.
Okay.
Colosseo.
Jeff gets the last guess before reveal.
Ooh.
This is the death. Is it Petra?
Throw one in there.
Yes, but I'm
We've already lost this one,
thinking
really.
Ilios. I'm gonna throw out Ilios.
It could be Elios Ruins.
okay.
No, it's not Elios
Oh,
Ruins.
hot take.
Alright, this one
Let's see.
got us pretty good.
This one-
Oh, it's Suravasa!
Oh, Survasa?
Just-
Wait, that's cheating. That's a new map.
Yeah, no one in the history of Overwatch has ever
That's
seen that
actually
corner.
matches good at this because these are the spots that he barrages.
Yeah,
No, I
these-
think
Listen,
you're
listen.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
listen.
should be familiar with every single
Hanaoka
stuff.
and Throne of Anubis,
And
they don't
Petra.
count as new maps. They're just
The last
reworked
one.
2CP maps. So this is technically the newest. What is this?
Narnia.
Is
This
that the
is the
door
word
out
of
of gold?
Narnia.
Is that how I get out of metal ranks?
Yep, that's the holy
This
one.
is such a small hallway.
Is this Esperanza?
This is.
Is it actually? How?
Oh my
That was
goodness.
good.
Dude,
I'm actually-
That
what gave
angle
it
threw
away,
me for a
Mitch?
loop.
What was it? The doorknob?
I died of
Ben
something
in
all
his
the
ear.
time.
Ben in his ear.
I died of something.
He is good. Yeah, I'm amazed he got that.
Oh, man, you gotta take it. You've got to take a legitimate L at some point. in
I
life.
might have been able to get that if it hadn't been for the angle.
Gang up with me on it.
We're on
please.
the- we're on the
Gang
same-
up.
If we'd been looking at it from like
You're on
eye
your own,
level, I would
you're
have
on-
had maybe a chance, but
Yep, you're on your own, Matt. Jeff will also.
it's a
put you in
tracer
your
spot.
sides.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just make that
You
executive
don't wanna be on
decision
that
for
guy's
you,
side.
Jeff.
Yeah, like dude, when I'm playing on Esperanza, I'm playing like Winston playing ball. I'm up on the high grounds.
So we're
Like I'm swinging around the tower. I'm not in the mini room.
to represent old people and Mitch on the desk. That was nice. That was really nice.
I'm not old. That's great. You guys are.
Yeah.
You're
Like
literally-
that's
you're
the
a
kind of
baby,
spot
like
that
an
you
infant
recognize from
in
playing
there.
too much tiny Overwatch and
Yes,
custom
yes,
games.
Carrying you, kicking and screaming through yet another game
Okay.
of memory and cognition. No worries.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No.
Mitch did phenomenal.
insider
Jeff
info.
really, you're right. I tell my grandkids about your performance here, Mitch. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jeff, before we let you go as our featured co-streamer for today, we of course will be rating your channel at the end of the show. Where can people find you in the meantime, and what kind of content can they expect from you?
Dude, look at the
on
pictures.
Twitch?
You have Hunter and Avril wearing like these button-down shirts, professional photographs, and then Bullskunk's just there, giving the DreamWorks face.
All of those VODs end up on my YouTube as well. So YouTube.
It's so
and
funny.
Bullskunk as
Well, that's the funny part, right? Like, if anyone was gonna like be the unprofessional one, you think it'd be Hunter.
That's right. Support
I
a
appreciate you
fellow
having me on. It's been
passionate,
quite the joy, yeah.
of course. It's been
Oh,
absolute
Bullskunk's
pleasure
great.
to have you on. I hope that's not the last time. We're gonna pick your brain again in the
Hey,
next
how come
feature
his
when you get
how come his
on
at has a
the
space in
actual
it?
map
It's not
location.
pressed up close
I
against
want a rematch. I think
the
I can do
Atlam
better than that.
at
I think I can do better than
Yeah,
that.
I think
logo
it's
symbol.
what I did growing
No, it's a
up was
symbol.
study.
Yeah,
Of course.
it's not a
I did.
logo.
Go
That'd be
ahead.
I want to
that'd be
give a shout
dumb.
out to Ocean. Ocean, best manager EMEA. Without his advice, I wouldn't be here on this desk with y'all today. So I had to give a special shout out to. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Thank y'all so much
Lots
for
of
having me.
love.
Production error, real
Of course. You are
minor
first.
spelling
Well
error.
done, Jeff will be rated at the end of the day. For now, we're heading into our next game. Mitch, Matt, walk us through this one.
Also, I can confirm, Ocean's a super cool guy. I've had a few conversations with him. Absolute class act.
But Amplify always
Okay, Amplify's starting with the ball ban right off the bat. No Hammond for you.
For Lijiang Tower. I guess it is TL. So they will play it wherever
You
they
think
can,
Vistola
but
would get
I
diffed
mean,
by Hadi?
I don't know if
Uh,
I don't know if it's really
Not right now.
So
Not in
it's
this meta,
interesting that
no.
Amplify don't save this ban for a later map.
Look, Hadi is a solid player,
So, just huge respects to Winter and her game.
but
From Amplify, right?
look, I'm not saying this to disrespect Hadi. I love the guy. I met him at the Toronto lands. Super nice dude, right? Like, he was more than happy to like chat a little bit about like Reinhardt gameplay and the meta and stuff. Like, he's a super nice guy, but he relies a lot on like these tanks that are very heavy on team synergy, like Reinhardt, for example, right? When you get him onto these like carry tanks, I think he struggles a little bit more. Maybe that's a team issue. Maybe it's a him issue. I don't know.
Honestly,
But like right now,
I do think this is a pretty decent
Vistola just seems like more reliable, right? So Gap is getting just really punished right now.
Ton of pressure on the Gap as well.
Oh, Knife is low. Knife is very low. If they can find a pick here.
We've watched, right? Just getting chunked down. So, like you were just about
Oh
to
yeah,
say,
just a reminder. This is the bingo card we're working with. We could get the Echo one, we could get the Tracer one, could get the Turret one. We actually have two opportunities for turrets. We could see Torb Turret or Sim Turret get a kill. RuPaul's down already. Dude, RuPaul, what is happening? The amount of times he's gotten picked first this season is off the charts. Yeah, Amplify just win this.
And blow multiple heroes up. This is nicely done.
Vega stalling.
After only, what, 25
Oh wait, we have, yeah, I was gonna say Vega on Lucio.
very good.
There's a
They are
very
forward
good
Amplify,
chance we
right?
see
They get a
Ajax
little bit of
happening.
percentage early on, but that's really, they're just getting
We could see it next
pressured
game
out
too with
to,
Luke
like,
Mino.
to just kinda run down Gap,
Luke Mino's
all the way
Ajax a
back
couple
to
weeks
the
ago
back.
was
And then once
brutal.
they get all healed up and pretty safe, they kind of run on in.
Aw,
It's gonna be a TP straight
dude,
across.
Yuan had such a good chance to go for a boop there, but he didn't quite find it. That's a good rush. Uh-oh. Wait, Knife dipped. Knife really said you guys are on your own. I'll meet you guys later.
A full stack of them. Can they ration them effectively
Come
now?
on, Winter.
Cage fight
You hit
seems a
this.
scary prospect against the molten core. Pulse bomb there for
Okay.
Winter. Looks like a bit of damage
You know
on
what?
three
That's
now.
fine.
Able to finish them off pretty easily. Liquid are committing here with four
Yeah, Knife wanted
players.
no part of it.
They're really banking on Knife's damage output and Infected being a true threat.
Amplify, this is actually not bad.
Far from a
Disengage. If Phone can get a good copy here, you can definitely come back.
Able to play behind this orbital rate,
Oh, Gap's dead. Well, you have Phone backing up on the tank. No. Oh, Tree, you were so close. The turret D-mech Deco, but it didn't get a kill. It doesn't count.
To their next one here, so Gap might have an opportunity to have an unpunishable cage fight here, but Yeah, Team Liquid lean pretty heavily in with those support ultimates.
Well, if you don't get
Well,
the sim
you know
straight away,
what?
right, and Team Liquid is able to
Yeah,
play
look at
directly
Amplify's
from the
ults.
point, the sim is just
Infected
gonna tunk down the Mog.
is
There's not
just
gonna be a ton of
is gonna need to be
opportunity for
very
Mog.
smart about using
Tons of damage. Yeah, like you mentioned, it's still
the
taking
Terra
out the
Surge.
Solo Zen's gonna be on his second
Liquid's
consuming
playing
shot.
slow, looking to build up the cage before they go in.
I mean, that's fine. Because interruption cage fight seems pretty good. So in comes Cap.
Where's Winter playing?
Thinking about a cage fight here, just need to clear some of this periphery. Knife on the Symmetra.
Yeah.
Likely on
Are they gonna try and cage the back line?
We're not really
Ooh, early Suzu though.
We're gonna back up a little bit now. Give this ground.
Oh, you know, ooh, this is actually okay. Yeah, Liquid's just gonna full disengage. Trade an ult to cap the point.
You're also getting close for Tree having this
Oh,
molten core, right?
big cage, big cage.
Inside of the cage.
Huge.
It's gonna be the cage fight used
Is it
there.
gonna be enough though?
Terror Surge just
Knife's
bringing it
dead.
in.
Infected's low.
Quite good, I've got to say. Knife ends up falling here. Tree's held the molten core.
Yeah, Liquid have to run away.
Take the point back. So Amplifier.
It was a bit of a bold engage from Knife, I'm gonna say. TPing directly into a Maga Stomp, little brave. Okay, is Vega gonna Ajax here? He's not gonna do it yet. They might actually Ray first.
Here for both teams as well as the winter goes in. Oh,
You know what? Okay.
That's pretty big.
Oh, Buffoon's dead.
Okay.
There's Beat. Beats come out both teams. Oh, Phone was so... Oh, no! Gap went into the gap. Mind the gap.
I'd say lively first round here on Lijiang.
Pretty back and forth. I mean, this is a lot like we see from Amplify.
Oh,
just in
that's so
general,
sad, dude.
right?
If Phone gets the
some
copy...
teams, do not have a
We got a
win,
turret
but
kill?
there's,
Wait, did we?
a difference between
I missed it. Oh, you're right! Wait. Was that before or after the objective was capped, though?
The gap there, not much they can do. Knocked away by the
Oh, slightly before. That counts. That counts.
coming into this next one.
Frame
And also
perfect
to
turret
say
kill.
in
Shout out
terms of
Tree,
standing
my
to
goat.
where teams stand. If Amplify loses this, that locks them in to relegation, which is not what you want to be locking
Okay,
up, right?
okay.
You want to be locking those playoff spots, but this would lock them into the relegation stage. if you
No
lose this
souls
game.
coming through.
Yeah, falling to 0-6.
Vega, it's your time. Real.
From. So, second round here, bearing in mind, Malga and Sojourn are banned. Phone this time is off the
Okay, now
echo,
Phone...
the Tourbillon.
See, this is going to be rough for Amplify now. They're trying to mirror... Liquid are now just going to bunker down on point. How do you open this?
For the ball.
Especially with Winter on Genji. Like, if Winter was on Pharah or something, but...
Running it back once more. This time it's on Night
Can Winter even play Genji?
And,
Have we seen them play Genji?
Play a lot of the Maga, right? Like Amplify comes out and runs that Maga in round 1, but it seems like Infected much rather would run like the Orisa or the
I don't
Ball
know.
or things like along those lines, right? The ball band.
Oh.
In map number 1, trying to push into this sim is going to be really tough. I mean, you see just kind of
Yeah.
towards those
That's...
and then Knife can actually
That's
get
just
charged up on
shredding.
a safe spot, and everybody falls here for Amplify.
So without Malga and without the extra healing that, you know...
Amplify's going to need to swap here, right? Okay, Phone's on Pharah.
Just drag out the neutral against Liquid and the Mirror.
Liquid are back on track, yeah.
And they also have the Juno healing here. So I like the Amplify making a switch up, going for a Pharah. Something that is...
So remember, Amplify always good for one so far.
For Liquid, and definitely can get a ton of value on a very opened up map.
Is the answer for Liquid though to just be like more aggressive, right? Don't let the far. I mean, you can play.
Oh,
right? And look, I mean, they're not giving.
if Phone can find a good concussive, like, Knife is playing very close to the edges, all things considered.
You know, quite aggressive, right? Like, hey, wait out some of that far damage and then kind of push.
Though I'd like to see the play a bit more aggressive. Oh, but RuPaul is actually just in charge of marking him out. No, yeah.
If they have to, they will. RuPaul could have gone for a win there, but instead
Nice.
there are more important things to attend to. It's the team fight.
Uh-oh. Yeah, bye, you won.
Occasion. Gap is in danger here. Yeah, the knockoff there was very possible. They probably really
This is not good for Amplify.
more than happy to allow that to occur. Liquid hold on to.
They've got their support ults, I guess.
See their sound barrier coming forward. It's a fight they win really with only the use of the orbital ray.
I think the worst thing here for Amplify is staying so long for these fights.
It's gonna
to
be a
develop.
speed run.
Like,
No, listen, Amplify gotta get at least
We're
one.
basically at last fight territory now because you know it's taking so long for some of these to develop. You have to get value out of both of these support ults. You know,
Look, they took one off Timeless, who took 3 off Liquid, so
You imagine Team Liquid just kind of kites this. Ooh, this symbol.
Oh, solo Zen.
Super good to dance this wall, actually. Even if someone is like trying to dive on knife this.
Maybe big, maybe big.
A lot of spinning.
Oh, okay, no,
Circumstance,
infected.
but is
Got
the
it.
One who pulls the trigger first and is rewarded. Winter and Ewan both caught up inside that terror surge, and it is clean as a whistle here for Liquid.
That wasn't pretty.
They'll, take the map on
I
the-
won't lie, that wasn't pretty.
Based competitions there for both teams in the second round. The first
We didn't get anything else though, right? No solo ults.
I think they looked better on the
Yeah,
Maga.
no
I
echo.
also think Team Liquid just doesn't really want to play the Maga, it seems like.
Watch Prophet Widow on Saravasa. Prophet is disgusting on Widow, yeah.
There's a way that you can actually force some of the Maga, right? Do you ban the Orisa, right?
See, the funny thing is about this bingo card, a lot of it would work better in different regions, I feel.
So, you know, you're in a tough spot.
Yeah, I mean that's the.
Like, if I'm being honest, I cannot remember the last time I've seen
When they have this Malga comp, I think
like a good solid Widow duel from North America. In Korea would have been easy. Maybe, yeah.
The support, the DPS side of things.
Well, like Echo Dupe killing OG, you just gotta watch Heesang play Echo. It's almost a guarantee.
Again, like this cage fight ends up being unopposed by. You know,
Dude, I'm so excited for Heesang and Stalker with the Echo perks. The Echo perks are pretty good, especially the duplicating friendly teammates. Like, that makes copy a much easier tool to use, right? Because there's a lot of times when you're kind of just banking on, like, unless you have the plan to copy a tank, it can be difficult to find the copy. Like, if you're trying to copy a Tracer, you're trying to copy Sombra, like, good luck, right? But if you can just copy someone on your team as you're rushing in,
Overall, right? I mean, even 23.
that opens up so many possibilities.
That's because there weren't many.
There weren't many fights.
The ult cycling could go crazy.
That's I guess the sad reality of it, but yeah, I'm concerned now. Like, you're dealing with Wrecking Ball potentially for every single map. Your options now is Amplify. I do pick maps where Wrecking Ball is not playable.
That's true. Amplify's best comp is supposed to be the Malga comp, and they just kind of got worked.
Playing the ball, and we get ball when I can vault it.
Bingo card is Violet Everyday Essentials.
I don't think
The Captive Sun and the Ajax were both made with Violet in mind, yeah.
And in fact, it might still play ball there. Like, I just don't think he cares.
Not a day goes by where I forget about the fact that Violet threw like 4 Captive Suns into a wall in like one match.
Havana would be like one where you're like, you know, you can play it. It's a little bit odd, but like, and we've seen actually Amplify pick Havana. We've seen them actually kind of trend over towards like Saravasa, Havana, and Esperanza, right? Those have been kind of like their maps. So maybe
We could see a Widow duel on Havana.
I'm almost certain that they'll play ball on Havana too.
Oh yeah, no, they will. But I mean, maybe, you know, just with
If they pick Havana.
range and different types of things, it can give them some trouble.
I'm trying to think. Did we get? Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yep, they picked Havana.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them do this a ton, right? So they
Low key,
rotate between Havana.
maybe you opt into the Widow duel here. Tree isn't the most comfortable on the Widow compared to his other picks, right?
Ban here if you're. Could you ban? I mean, like.
And Knife is still on ping? Question mark.
If you want to play, it depends. You want to play. So we saw this between Teal and SSG, and Teal actually banned Brig on this map.
Yeah.
To sort of like make the anti-dive.
If you're Liquid, I think you
like play Winston on some parts of this map, right? Which is
would
a little
want
odd.
to ban Widow,
This is a
but
map
will they
with
get the
long
chance to?
straightaways generally, where poke comms tend to be good, but if you can't tech into a Brig to, like, you know, punish like a Winston-based dive, then there's less protection for the Ana, for example. That backline's less safe. We could ban Widow.
We do have a
You don't
sub
want to deal
here.
with that.
We do have a sub, so Crazy Cat will actually come in for solo Zen in terms of support, right? So these are the support players typically for this team. So we've actually
Is Crazy Cat?
The support hero pool, I think, with Amplify yesterday, right? And when Crazy Cat got subbed in, the issue wasn't really fixed. I'm trying to remember.
They played Ana, I believe, on Dorado. We
That's
saw them
right.
come in for so. If you bring in Crazy Cat, and maybe you want
I
to.
can't. I don't know how they rotate out Solos and Crazy Cat. I haven't figured that out yet.
You
They
get
played
rid of
Lucio Ana?
You can get Lucio. Oh, they did play Lucio Ana. Yeah,
And they didn't play Brig.
Yeah, they
which was
didn't
like, to
play the
me,
Brig.
Since an Ana ban,
Right.
maybe.
That might not be relevant on a map like Havana, folks. It generally depends. I think that you could also you just like you keep throwing tank bans in.
See, if I'm
The tank bans are almost, you know, they want to play ball.
if I'm Amplify, I feel like I maybe ban Tracer.
Want to play Malga and you don't.
I feel like I ban either Tracer or
You
Genji.
could ban Orisa if you're trying to play Malga here. If you think that like you have better odds against the ball comp. Also,
It's like you know Tree Knife are gonna be better than you
Like you try and ban
if you get to play that, right?
Sombra, you try and I don't know, like aim some tank bans.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Orisa ban there for Amplify. But I also think
Okay.
there's an argument to be made, right, with the
Not even
Like,
close.
we've actually seen Ramatra probably have more success than we ever had recently in terms of like playing into that matchup. Right?
For Liquid, banning
and then,
Sombra makes sense. You know,
obviously,
Phone
I'll
is
get rid of
super
the Sombra,
comfortable
right?
in the
Phone
Sombra.
fantastic on Sombra. Sombra really strong against Wrecking Ball. I fully expect this to be
The Orisa
Wrecking Ball.
ban is
Yeah, I think like
does
I
not
might
make
just
sense to me.
try and play Malga here. And hope
Because
that the ball
I'd be
disrupts,
very
I think
surprised
they
if
do
Liquid were planning on
You're
playing
looking
Orisa in the
at
first
Crazy
place.
Cat, and like we've seen Crazy Cat play a ton of Ana, right? Just kind of going off historically. Like, do you want to play Ana with the Malga? Like,
Not really. Not really. I mean, you kind of, you often.
Amplify might have fumbled their ban a little.
I'm not sure. I think that.
I sure hope that
Amplify
doesn't
might
come
try
back
and
to
play
bite them.
Pocomp as well, but I don't like playing Pocomps against ball. That is pretty scary.
I really hope that doesn't come back to bite them.
That front line, like we've even seen, like in the past, Sigma played on this map early on in Havana days. It was Ryan because the shield just let them sort of move up. So there were like those early sort of brawl looks.
Hazard into Ana. Good luck, Amplify.
The
I
middle phase of the map
I don't
sometimes
think Amplify are gonna play
provokes a
Hazard.
Switch. I think that Malga is probably one of our most seen
Gap
heroes on Havana.
doesn't.
yeah, we talked a lot.
Well,
about
like Gap
them
does
like,
play.
Sigma historically.
Oh, Maga, yeah.
Corner.
Well,
I think
that is gonna be the
in
trouble,
terms of
right?
ban prediction,
Bro, that
that's-
color split is not 97-3, bro. That makes it
it's
look
close.
less
It's
bad.
close enough. It's close enough. Look,
We
what
need
are
room
you
to put
doing?
the number 3, you know?
What are you doing? You're gonna get your pro.
Bless
tracker
that
out, doing
3%.
the
That
thing here,
3% has a
see
good
where,
heart.
the percentages are. Come on, man.
They
That's
see the
nice.
world
That looks like
differently.
3. Oh, I'm simple.
They
That
could have banned
works.
out. They could have. They could
I
have,
agree
yeah.
with you on the first point, maybe not the second. Yeah, look, yes, that's fine.
No,
Point-
banning Orisa
Mitch is getting
is
all those-
very
all
strange to
those-
me.
all Those compasses that you get in school, you gotta hold the compass up to the screen, start doing over the lines.
the one.
I
what?
would love to know the logic behind it.
I did not pay attention to what was going on.
Yeah.
I knew I needed to bring it to school. I knew I needed.
Like
to pencil it, I
even
knew I
banning
needed to do
Sigma
That was about it.
would make more sense here,
I'm
right?
glad that you were at least able to draw circles with some assistance, Matt. That's great. Just like how you can read with some assistance. Havana here.
Hey,
Second half of
I
series-
got these books now, dude. I'm flying through them.
Yeah, all you need is someone to read them to you.
Now all I gotta do is be forced to read.
Well, let's see
Alright,
how this
so,
goes.
3% of you out there with hopes pinned on Amplify, hoping to see them avoid
Infected
relegation.
insta-lock ball in
Just to make this,
2,
a bit more of a
1.
series.
Yep.
We'll see, though, with the Sombra
And Knife is on.
one disruptive method
Yeah.
available to Amplify.
Yeah.
Effectively on the ball comp, and they are one of the teams that will involve the Zen. Just such
And
a
Gap is
space
gonna
that
play Sigma,
the ball
okay.
can create for teams that they feel confident enough
Why
to
did you ban the Orisa?
It makes life awful for some of those less mobile frontliners. Amplify might end up walking out on a
Genji, Tracer, Sojourn, all on the table.
Amplify.
You had first ban.
Right. Pap obviously the immortality field at the start.
Like,
very
if I didn't
strong
know better, I would almost say that
for, like,
Amplify did that to
the
protect.
immortality field, right? The ball kinda, like,
But
knocks
what are
around,
what were you
causes things to
protecting?
chaos, so, it'll actually be
The
crazy
Malga?
hovering the Kiri, so
Did they
Malga
think
makes
that
opposition
Liquid
rate
wanted
not really a huge shock there.
that? Okay, you know what?
This is so
That
rough
must have been the
going for
logic.
Malga.
They banned Orisa so that Liquid couldn't ban Malga because they want to play the Malga into the ball.
and like a literal boatload of damage.
Which,
Like, Tree can
in
really fire
theory,
Zen in play now. This makes it hard.
You can
with
see
this
the
sort of out
logic.
the open ball
The
style,
problem
and
is
Zen
though,
will be, again, giving Tree some pretty easy railgun shots if they're charged up. Long range slick, they're on crazy.
the
count.
Ana into the Malga
Made on Gap. These
is
really just pleasantries being exchanged. And Liquid
gonna
are
also be
really
pretty.
often
Like, you had the
dark, getting
Kiriko at
close
least.
to this high ground.
Infected just lurking up there.
Like the Broodmother ready to drop down. Okay, straight away you get
I think RuPaul just used nades, so Gap has a few seconds here.
And dude, the Discord orb, like you mentioned, just gonna start
Oh,
chunking down this
look,
ball
so
gun. You're gonna
much-
have to be so careful, right?
So much damage.
You know this ball is going to come again rather quickly.
Alright, Gap sleep on the job.
Okay, cleanse, good.
Look at them
point-
just
yeah, okay,
moving
what point is it
into
a
the
commitment
room.
on it?
Yeah.
They might be able to stalemate here, but
Once again, if I move out into the open, that's when that Discord orb does get applied and things get a little scary for them. Torb turret has to be
oh,
clever. Rupal knows that Winter, she was around that.
nice, good discipline.
Scat opts not to spend a,
Not using
Susu on
cleanse
that
there,
build,
that's
which
good.
I think is wise, considering
I see. I feel.
pretty heavy now. The Discord orb stuck to Gap constantly. You see,
I feel like we need to see.
as a result. Katsuna Rush comes in, but Rupal from high can
Oh
throw
yeah, okay.
nasty
You know this is working. I was gonna say I feel like we need to see Amplify kind of move onto that high ground where RuPaul's being and like force him out, but
At what point are we gonna
this
be-
is kind of
Allow
working.
this to push up while just barely getting involved.
I mean,
Oh,
they
nice
just
RuPaul missed nade.
entire first point, right? In fact,
Uh-oh.
comes in with a slam.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be good.
Oh no. This is why I said ban the Genji.
2 kills with the nano. Dragon Blade gets held over for a later fight. And Amplify stopped in their
Boy.
tracks.
Yes, you get the benefits of the
We
nano,
spoke
you
too.
don't
We
even need
did
the
speak
blade
too
there, right?
soon.
Knife starts to come
We
up, but it's a ton of
definitely spoke too
progress, though,
soon.
gained, right? For Amplify, they basically get first checkpoint, but now that Team Liquid's got a lot of these ults, Mitch, I expect them to be quite
You have
aggressive in
beat
this
at
fight.
least.
Oh, also with the
Like they
classes,
because they don't have Nano Blade, your beat should carry you through that.
area with like high ground on either side that lends itself way more to like cycling
tree.
them out pretty easily.
Oh,
Always have a safe place
oh,
to
it's-
come
Yuan
from.
lives.
You definitely put the fear of God in them. Holy smokes.
That was too
Amplify
close
need
though.
That Lucio badly for this next fight.
And you see them constantly just get rid of phones turret. It's just such an annoyance to the Genji.
Okay.
And
They crossed the gap.
ball there.
Wait, no, Gap's still on the wrong side of the gap.
And on the back line. They gotta get this sound barrier off. And
Uh-oh, Gap's dead.
Line through the other scares me.
No, Yuan's dead actually.
Before we first, though, Discord Orb apparently getting involved in that. Gap was able to extricate himself from the minefield, it seems. But it hasn't helped them at all in the fight.
Oh, Crazy Cat got one! Let's go.
Come up with an answer. It's the Kitsune Rush cage fight. How does Gap get value out of
That
this? Who does he
may be
face? He catches
the
first
one and
person
only
and
pick we end up
blunder
seeing.
into it.
The ball, right?
From
I mean,
Amplify
you just
here.
Capture the ball inside the cage. Oh, that's actually a sick ball.
Oh, that's a
And
big
from
stagger.
Ball, that connects the phone.
Gap
and they
can't
just
even
push
walk.
into
Yeah,
the
I mean,
crowd
you got
inside that.
Discord
That's
and
four
Anti.
days. That's another brutal
Any
loss.
one of those on its own,
Last chance to lose.
like,
Amplify
that's
on the
already
side.
enough to kind of pressure a Mauga, right?
Their ultimates here.
Both of them at the same time?
But
Oof.
Liquid have built enough
Your
of their
work's
own
cut out for
to
you.
be able to give another nano blade in this engagement. Kitsune Rush doesn't
Like, they're really
answer
playing
at
it
all.
just to try and counter Infected, but like Infected, he doesn't care. He just goes, pressures, gets out.
Nano blade here for knife.
They don't touch. They don't touch. Okay, they do touch, but it doesn't matter. Dude, Winter didn't get an ult. Oh no, that's a 4-minute overclock. That's a 4-minute overclock.
From Team Liquid on defense, and just some sick bios from RuPaul, right?
Oh, the
Constantly.
Arisa ban was so.
And then building up that nano there to use on knife at the end. Just connects it to you. Once the nano comes in onto the Genji and you kind of hear that and the blades start to pop out. Crazy Cat ends up using the Kitsune Rush straight away, right? You figure like, oh, I think Crazy Cat actually gets hit with one swipe with a blade.
They
early
did.
on, and
They
then,
really messed up. Like
ends up using
against Liquid,
the Kitsune Rush just because you want to get it out.
or
you don't wanna end up dying
maybe
with
it's
it,
not even against Liquid, but
you're kind of
when there is a skill gap, we'll say,
the cage fight comes down.
when there's a gap in skill to the degree that is present here,
rough one there for Amplify.
you can't really do protect bans. Like I feel like you have to ban aggressively. You have to ban to try and bring Liquid's level down,
They don't really waste any ultimates.
because Liquid, they don't need to bring your level down.
Infected doesn't even really need
Like,
a ton of resources, even though RuPaul will.
Maybe, I guess you could maybe say like, oh, they're banning the Sombra to like
Amplify
nerf phone, but like, you shouldn't be relying on the Sombra that heavily in the first place, in my opinion.
Hit scans, line of sight. They already play out in the open. They won't be giving any free ground anyway. They're gonna need to fight for every inch and probably spawn camp off this.
Like if you were gonna protect ban anything, it should have been a DPS.
Right, it's the only thing that kind of gives you. If you go back and play that corner, I mean, you're just gonna end up.
And even then, it should have been like a protect ban that helps. Wait. We have Bastion, don't we?
I mean,
Bastion gets played. No, Tree, please. That count. Yes. This counts.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Nice, Tree, my goat. He does it again. We just need a 3-player anti and a C9. And we got a bingo. Oh, she's dead.
something is just funny about.
He's dead already. That did not take long.
Out with this and just ran over in 2 seconds. There's something just. Now we're going back. All right.
Yeah, okay. I think we're...
You know what? She did that just for me. I take that.
The whisper of trolling. So, here comes Infected now. Disrupted power drive, but the TP's going to be there, so Phone can definitely get out of the purview of the Wrecking Ball pretty easily.
Oh, yeah. As soon as that... it's a 1-man anti. RuPaul didn't hit a 3-man anti yet, right? He's just kind of been going for these one-offs. I think so.
That'll be that. I don't really think Gap's getting out of this alive, and we're off to the races.
RuPaul's on us so sick. I mean, the sleeps
Well,
in this map.
we got our one.
That's also a nano already here.
They did get a minute 30 off. That's not bad.
Even close to their ultimate.
Like, considering the circumstances, not that bad.
More fight here for Amplify. You're getting everybody grouped up as Infected up on the high ground.
Oh.
Yep, Ingo's knife.
That was weird.
Meet them at the TP, and nobody's really left for the blade.
Did the ball slam carry the momentum through the TP? Is that what I saw?
But it was not needed in the end. So Amplify here will never have a chance to actually build into those support ultimates and make use of them. Here comes the cart phone. She's gonna go for it.
Yeah, you're not touching. Oh, no. Yeah, no touch. Okay, let me look at that real quick. Because I may have just learned something here. There's the slam. Then we look up at the teleporter there on the high ground. It did! Look at that! Phone and Winter are in midair. That's interesting. I had no clue that that worked. It kind of makes sense, but like, huh. That's definitely not an interaction you see often.
Yep, Ingo's knife. They are ready to meet them at the TP, and nobody's really left for the blade. You already did your work there.
You didn't know that? I didn't know that either, but like, you don't carry. Do you carry momentum through a TP?
Build into those support ultimates and make use of them. Here comes the cart phone. She's got to go for it. Trying to set up some turrets, but will very quickly be stuffed back when she came.
I don't know.
Consider rush for crazy cat. It won't get them there either. No chance to touch.
How do I not know this?
Made it problematic anyway. Havana goes off without a hitch for Team Liquid.
I'm like working through my mental bank of memories playing with this Symmetra. Like, I know a Rein, you could, like, if a Reinhardt charges through a teleporter, he'll continue charging out the other side, right? But that's because he's got constant acceleration being applied. Like, he's got the rocket booster. Same thing goes with, like, the Diva Bomb being thrown through.
That was like definitely more than a
but like,
increase, but I think it's a huge part.
If you're just like,
is a pin cushion, much like Roadhog,
I don't know.
Really farm him out in the open, and Malga,
I need like a Marbler video. I need a Marbler video just examining momentum interactions with TP.
But when you're up against like an Ana and Zen, who are like,
all right, well, Amplify fumbled that ban.
Where would you get that healing from? It's just brutal.
Once Roadhog gets his big fart cloud,
I can't believe we have not seen. Have we not seen a player use spray yet? That's crazy. Back in the day, that would have been such a free spray. I'm telling, or that would have been such a free space.
I'm pretty sure they tried that in an experiment.
I can't believe that it's not anymore.
I don't know if that was necessarily the most. I didn't feel like that was as impactful because most people want to stay as far away from Roadhog players as humanly possible in and out of games. So I don't know how like useful it's going to be. But
that's just me and all Roadhog players. Suravasa.
I never said why.
Suravasa is a pick that we always see here from Amplify, right? So Suravasa, Havana, and Esperanza. Yeah, do they?
Very weird.
Okay, so get rid of Diva. So Man, they are really focusing on these tank picks.
Now, do Amplify have a Brig? Because they didn't show it to us on Dorado. They did not play. They played Lucio Ana there, and Brig was open to the best of my knowledge. So, curious. The Diva ban could be a result of like having seen something. I don't know like how frequently TL and Amplify are actually like scrimming each other, honestly. Yeah,
I don't know. After the last serve also we saw, I don't have particularly high hopes for this one either.
I guess if TL are just going to play ball and you know it, you could. I guess you can't ban Sojourn anymore, right?
We could see
You could ban the Genji?
Yeah, but what? Amplify's used.
Oyari be played. Vega likes to pull out an Oyari. He's basically the only person in NA we see pull out the Oyaris.
This Liquid team is built.
Casual another 3-0 for today.
That's the whole purpose of
Yeah,
the
yeah, it might be.
You can't tank ban him out. That is the whole. That is literally. What
I want to believe Amplify is still good for one,
You feel like there's just not really a great
but
option, right?
Yeah, I do think that like if Phone and Winter don't want to play Genji, then you can ban that. Like Force Nice.
Diva and Lucio banned.
Or something. I don't know. Like
why do you ban Diva?
yeah, fair enough.
What?
Obviously the Diva.
When have you ever seen Infected be like, guys, we're gonna play
Much
Diva
could
this
be
match?
protecting another tank, but Malga already got banned. So
What
I
are
don't
we
do that again.
doing?
All right. Sometimes maybe you just throw it out there and say, well, we don't have any specific aim with our ban strategy in this map. We're going to try and play our comp as well as we can.
I'm not trying to say I know better than these coaches. I'm sure there's a logic to it, but like,
Obviously been forced to do so.
it's they're trying to play 4D chess, and I feel like it might be worth it to just be straightforward, you know?
Knife play the Sombra as well.
All right, so we'll be ball versus Malga once more. The context, though, a little bit different. This is obviously not an escort.
All right, that means we need Amplify to win this so that we can see Vega Ajax. Okay, knife diffed phone already. And Winter's dead. Okay. That is one of the quickest first fights I've ever seen.
I mean, there's also no Kiri available for Amplify, so there's no cleanse, right? So RuPaul was doing a sick job on Havana, constantly landing those bios. Even going to be more impactful here, you would think, as well.
It's a pretty, I mean, RuPaul gets a little bit of help here from Tree.
Oh?
A bit harder to
No. I was like, maybe knife dies there?
can get away with playing that
No
up. RuPaul's
chance.
so skilled that, you know, again, feels like you mitigate a lot of the downside of playing Ana against comps that are going to run at you. Phone's very much on the periphery here.
Oh, that's a nice virus.
Knife, but
No, what was that? What was that?
shooting at the Sombra. Yeah, that's
Come on, you had to know that was a bad idea.
Free fire across
Amplify.
the is putting down, has an idea that phone's going to be exiting that way, and this looks like it's going to be first point for TL.
Yeah, I don't know if
You're 15 HP. Why did you try that?
I can tell. If they have very, very few.
Well, that's first point gone.
They walk into the next fight with everything that they could ask for, frankly.
Oh, Gap's 50% to ult.
Laughable lead in ult economy over Amplify, who again just weren't really
Team
able to
Liquid have
do
5
that.
ults.
Starved out by Liquid. Never really gave them an opportunity to set up.
I feel like this is so hard.
I hate to say it, I don't think Amplify gets their one today.
I mean,
That's a 4-man.
constant just annoyance of the ball plus bios and just the damage output. It feels crazy. This is
Okay.
rally there.
You won with a pretty big rally, actually, to get them through that.
Knife, which is quite interesting.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think the ball comp has a hard counter right now?
A hard counter? I don't think so, really.
No, Ball comp does not have a hard counter
It's
right
pretty
now.
nice when your like go-to comp, your favorite comp, doesn't have a hard counter that exists in the meta, right? You don't have to like fit yourself into any box. You're just really enjoying this. Whereas Amplify, I would consider this comp there. Okay, maybe with the Lucio instead of the Brig, and maybe like Crazy Cat on the Kiriko. I would say this is much closer to.
Okay, they finally have a Kiriko, so maybe Gap can stop being bullied.
Like, we're not even talking about the execution ability of either team. I think it fundamentally struggles against the ball comp. Like Malga getting hacked all the time is absolutely brutal.
Look at Infected just chandeliering up there.
You get caught in the open with no cardiac overdrive. You're absolutely cooked.
Oh
The
no.
closest thing we've seen to like, deal with the ball is like Ramatra.
Crazy Cat just walked in and immediately
But it
dies.
hasn't like shut it down, right? I don't think we've seen anything.
And you see them just like
Ball can get value. I actually
trying to
think
get
that what we
past
saw
the gap,
yesterday
and
now
like
is
they
a
make it into the room.
ball.
And you could visually see there was like a bit of relief. There's like, okay, I'm safe, I'm behind cover. And then Vega just out of nowhere
buys time at least, lets you gain attack
just
progress.
rips into their skull with the kunai.
Fiber that will be rectified by Liquid.
Ouch.
Yeah, as the point just flips back. Yeah,
This
I don't
is a
really
bit of a
know.
run over.
Especially now we're kind of like working some Sombra into the mix now. Like Sombra's so annoying as you see a pile driver there from Infected. They just kind of catch out Winter
I mean,
right away.
that's great. I mean, we had a cage fight, but
You know it's bad when Vega is putting up this level of final
They got shot
blows.
by both supports after getting knocked up by Infected. So everybody on Liquid.
Like, I don't think Vega's even trying to heal anymore. I wish I could see Vega's healing numbers right now.
We've seen teams
Would
try
not
to
surprise
play,
me if it's like
right,
under
against
2,000.
ball, but that does not really seem to result in anything positive either. Oh, okay, so we're gonna see them try the
Gaps
game
on
here,
Junker
but
Queen
we
now.
haven't seen this really work, right? I mean,
Okay.
This is a Lucio-less rotation, by the way. It's what they look like when Lucio's banned on this map. It's slow. Okay, the Queen. So we've seen this attempted.
Okay, stop. How is Vega getting away with it?
Yeah.
Vega should not be getting away with this. There's no other way to put it.
Inherently can try and like punish.
If this was a a Tracer, a Genji, I get it.
Of the next flashpoint
This is your
position,
Kiriko.
exploited more when you don't have the mobility to just get in position quickly.
yeah.
And they could have been able to do that, right? They actually cut.
Okay,
as
big.
they tried to approach and take a free kill.
Uh-oh. Is that right into the pillar? That's right into the pillar.
Opportunity for Amplify.
Oh no!
Oh man, the Suzu is used
The
on something
Kitsune
else. I don't know what
right
it
into
was,
the
but,
pillar.
Liquid needed that. The Bionite came in from
I.
Tree, trying to stay alive for now, but eventually Gap just
That's
peers
so
around the corner and
sad.
defended them.
That's
So
so
they're still
unfortunate.
able to fight this, and the Queen is a little isolated right now. Still isolated.
That
Looks
was
like
their
Infected is
engaged
done.
duel.
Amplify just gets shoved up the staircase.
Oh.
Told to go find Narnia or something, and they had no help whatsoever.
Like, there's.
So with the play down, Liquid
What do you even
find
say
out.
to that? Like,
Where are
that's.
they getting invited to? I don't think we're getting another.
That's
after this
so
division. It looks like it's all
unlucky.
Team Liquid right now. As
Yeah, I mean, they're getting invited to HR. What's
yeah,
happening?
hey, what's going on here?
Vega's getting another one.
They get like a
Oy, oy, oy.
they get like
Okay.
a they get like a double or nothing map here. Like, is that kind of like
Yeah,
If Vega gets
that's
another
what
pick,
they're able to do.
I
Teams
swear.
should be able to ban
Oh,
multiple,
Knife
you know,
shooting
you should-
demons.
Your ban should be like your map wager, right? So if you're like Amplify, like, hey, you know what? Let's ban 3 characters, but this is the
That
only
was a grudge EMP.
you know?
Yeah, okay. I feel like that.
There you go. There you go.
Bands to actually make use of, right?
They don't
Finite
touch
number,
on.
but you
They
can use
don't
more
touch.
than
They
one.
don't
There
touch.
it is, folks. As we discuss the potential future for Overwatch, we got Team Liquid taking Suravasa and of course the series. Congratulations. To
Well,
Yeah.
shocking nobody, but this also is interesting in terms of how it affects our leaderboard because no one has dropped a map. So
We didn't get
all the
anything
leads-
there,
the
right?
leads that TL and Nightmare respectively have been maintained. So now it's still timeless to have a clean sheet.
But we've also seen
no, I still haven't seen anyone spray.
This is just a really brutal matchup, especially with the ball. I mean, the
Vega
ball play is
definitely
really
got like a deadlift on that final map, by the way.
Yeah, and I mean, again, you can only ban him once.
Like,
after that, Infected
please,
gets to
production,
play ball,
please
so he was
take a look at
happy
stats.
before. We saw RuPaul doing his thing on that Ana. Like, generally, they get to play greedy backlines, and they can't get punished for it because Infected is just all up in their grill and around their grill and inside the grill. Like, it's, it's
Yeah,
rough.
like a bunch of bugs. You've just driven through to New Mexico and you've just got
Pretty
bugs all up
much,
in your
yeah.
grill. That's like that. I think like I don't know about the ball ban for Lijiang Tower. Maybe you can risk it there, right? And if you lose a map, you get to choose the next map anyway, and try and like pick a map like Havana and then ban the ball, right? And
Right.
then you play the Malga into the
Orisa most likely.
Orisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like you'd want to have the silver bullet ban available for a map that you're actually choosing, as opposed to the one that is, you know, set by the sort of.
That's kind of a
high
good
seed or
point they're
power.
making,
Perhaps
yeah.
they were confident
You
about
should
the
definitely should have
Overwatch
saved the ball
ban.
ban.
I know, right?
I know, but I don't think there's any reason to be.
Yeah, it's just like there's not really.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said. Like,
I mean,
not even close.
I'm just not even paying attention to that because now it's just mean. But I do kind of agree with the, like, you may not want to just burn
Well,
fan right away. Like,
final
if
match.
You have Pavana, you can,
Rad
like,
versus
Teams obviously
Timeless.
do this as, like, we get into playoffs relegation where.
Now, see, here's the interesting
You
thing.
also get the ball ban, which kind of like sways
Rad
things in
didn't
your
look
way.
great in their match
Even further,
against
getting rid of it on
Avidity.
control, it's like we know it's a problem.
They got
but
stomped.
you can play so many different things on like Legion.
But if we roll
Yeah,
back the
but it
clock a
doesn't mean
little
that they're comfortable
farther,
with all those things on the
Rad
ground, right?
beat
Like,
Timeless
Just had a very particular playbook, something
in the
very particular, right,
qualifiers.
stratted for that particular map.
Make
Just
of that
sit
what you
there and
will.
do that
I
5
mean-
times, so it's yeah.
I'm definitely questioning the strategy that they came in with, like the pick ban. I don't,
I like to do that.
like at least like from the outside, it doesn't like line up super well for me. But I think there are a couple things that you can take away.
It's
I
a
do feel
3-0
like
day.
the Malga
No,
comp
come on, surely not.
on Lee Jung looked pretty reasonable. I think a huge part of it is that like.
Oh, what am I predicting though? I don't think it's a 3-0. It can't be a 3-0. I
You
think
are
there's
dealing with
a world where Rad might win this.
That is going to be tough.
Where Amplified
Rad
just
has
like,
beat
throughout
Timeless
the season
before.
Really has been playing against like a really aggressive like dive.
And like you can't even make the argument that like Timeless didn't have synergy. Timeless has been together for like a year straight at like as we know it at this point. They've been together for so long. They have more synergy than Rad should.
I mean, he was just showing off.
Yeah, I mean, the grass is green. More news at 7. Like, this is just RuPaul on Ana things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
See, if Rad hadn't gotten stomped by Avidity,
these comps that are like really hostile.
Rad versus Avidity was another one that I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be a map vibe. Like, this is gonna be super close. This is like the best rivalry of the region.
But you can see, like,
And,
if you can stay alive, if you have, like,
not
Honor is
quite.
all about positioning. Like, it's all about positioning. Like, the moment you overstep slightly, you are dead. So, like, RuPaul has, like, years and years and years and years of playing against, like, the best dive comps in the world. So, he never really makes a mistake in terms of where he's standing. And it's really hard to catch him by surprise.
It is, and quite frankly, in this match particularly, it's not like the backline was pressured very much, so they can get away with so much. We actually have part of the backline joining us.
Rad
in chat.
3-1.
To have a few words, and here he is, Vega. Welcome back. It's been a long time since we got to chat. Let's talk about this. I mean, you guys are looking absolutely clean right now. Very exciting stuff. We get.
I know that's probably crazy.
2 more matches. How do you feel?
I know
about
it
these
seems
stacking up
crazy.
given the changes that are coming to the game next week.
Yeah, no, for real. This I don't know how he was getting away with. He was quite literally getting away with murder there on Saravasa.
Nightmare match, and we win like our matches 3-0 or like as close, like as fast as we can. Then we can get #1 seed after like our mistake at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Obviously,
maybe.
like, it's kind of hard to ask you questions about like how comps look against each other.
Ask him what
next
happened
week,
on
but me and Mel
Saravasa.
having this discussion during the game and wanted to get your take on it. Do you think there's like a hard counter to the ball comp right now? Because that seems like to be your default way of playing. And it seems to be so freeing for you that you're like preferred.
Just saw
comp
someone say
doesn't seem to have, like, a
Liquid
hard
and
counter
Nightmare are the
in terms of
only teams that
right now
Amplify
available.
couldn't play honest 1-3 Overwatch against, which therefore proves they're the strongest in NA.
I don't know. We found like ways to make it work. To be honest, I feel like right now
Logic
we can play it
tracks.
into honestly anything. I don't think it's like really that counterable because we don't need to swap ball, but we can swap like our DPS or like supports.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys look tremendous on the ball comp. Really, just about everything you guys are playing. I'm curious, have you taken a look through all the support perks, and is there any one combo you're looking to try out when they go live on Tuesday?
Oh, I looked at like the Kiriko perk. I think that one looks insane. It's a perk where you shoot and then you get like healing. I feel like if you play on a Kiriko, that's gonna be like really really good. Like you're shooting for Tracer and your Tracer's getting like HP. I feel like there's no way that can go wrong.
Wait, hold on.
How player
Now I
led
want to see the
is
perk
this
he's
gonna
talking
be
about.
versus how much say will the coaches have when it comes to perks and the game plan heading into those matches.
I think to be honest, like a lot of the perks right now, I don't think.
What is the
I
Kiriko
think
perk he's
some of them
talking
are pretty
about?
obvious, like,
Let's
which
see,
ones
let's
you
see,
wanna
let's
go
see,
with
let's
pro play, 'cause
see.
in general, like some of the perks they kind of just look like worse right now, and I think in pro play it'll be pretty obvious. Like everyone's gonna use the same perks no matter what. I think it'll be
I agree with that take. The perks were not all made equal.
I don't know, use it in a different way and beat your comp.
Yeah, to shake things up a little bit. Well, we're very excited to see you guys back in action. For now, we're gonna let you go, Vega. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck next week.
Okay, where is the list of perks? Here it is.
Great to hear it from Vega. TL bolstering their map score now, of course, with this.
That's a massive picture. I thought it'd be like a lot of little pictures.
Said,
no, it's just a single massive list.
To find themselves at the very
you guys all gonna get diffed by Koreans at the end. Well, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot, though.
I mean,
you want a 3-0 nightmare?
They seem locked in.
Yeah,
he seemed confident. I believe him.
This is a 65 megabyte picture.
When RuPaul and Vega were on the best team in NA last year, this Nightmare team
my
was
goodness.
The same team. Core is still there. So I think like there's a big asterisk on we need to thrash the current leader of the OWCS in order to secure our spot. But like they have to realize that, okay, because we stumbled and we lost in a situation where like a lot of our competitors aren't going to, we've got to now gain that back up somewhere.
It's taking forever just to open up in the Photos app.
We're taking our 3-0 medicine right now. Like pinch your nose and take it. Because
I can't even zoom in.
As we go further on, we are going to get these sick matches. We are going to get
there we go.
The TL nightmares. We are
okay.
SSG timeless.
What's
that last day? They have
the Kiriko perk he's talking about?
23 to be a disgustingly fantastic day of games. Our top 4 teams are all playing.
Let's see. Perks minor.
I'm sure, but
Healing of Fuda projectile speed increased by 50% when seeking critical health allies. Oh no, he's talking about Fortune Teller. Kunai hits launch 2 healing of Fuda to an ally in front of you. That is a little that is a little wild. Wait. You can actually just DPS Kiriko and do all your healing like that? How much do you want to bet there's gonna be like an unranked to GM damage only Kiriko challenge? Because technically you can do healing by doing damage now. You just gotta... It's not even headshots or anything. It's actually just hits. And because healing Ofuda have like a degree of auto aim, interesting. See, I haven't been looking at the perks all too much because like I want to know, right? I want to know all about them, but at the same time, I also want to like go in fresh. I want to like be surprised when I try it out in the practice range for the first time. Oh, knife's so good. He's got to be off ping now, right? There's no way he did that not on ping. If he did, then oh man. Bro, had like 3 blades. He's in a team house like VP. Okay, so he's probably back in NA then, yeah. I know I heard about Liquid having a team house. Just I earlier on in the season, like when that Liquid versus Timeless scrim leaked, I know that Knife was he was still in Korea then, so been a few weeks though, plenty of time to get him back. I think Twilight is also scrimming in EU now, so I'm pretty sure everyone's like on site for like all the teams, at least from what I know. Don't think there's any stragglers left behind. They didn't play Chase on Umbani and Ults versus Peps. Chase is gotta be like one of the most unlucky players ever. I'm not gonna lie. Every time he plays, he always looks like he has the potential to be like the best tank player in EU. But then on every team he's on, he just gets benched constantly for no clue. The only team I've ever seen him get like regular playtime on was Exoblivione in stage 1 last year. Exo gave him the shot he deserved. But then on Ents, benched for Vestola. Now on the Ultimates, benching him for KSA. Like, why? Those are his best days. Dude, that stage 1 EXO roster was so sick. You had Chase, you had Cookie, you had Cloud. That was a sick roster.
VOD.org is where you can find more information about the work they're doing and how you can get involved as well if you choose to do so. We are back here for our last match of the day. Zoe here, joined by Matt and Mitch. And Matt had a very important question to everyone.
Yeah, we were quizzing Zoe on, well, we were actually just asking for her opinion on where does like Wrecking Ball's pile driver rank in terms of all pile drivers? Like, you know, regular pile driver, Tombstone pile driver, Wrecking Ball pile driver, you know, the Scorpion Deathlock considers to be a pile driver.
But yeah.
Belly to belly,
I don't think it's
belly to belly, belly to back pile driver, lots of pile drivers.
I only know the pile driver as a wrestling move.
What are they talking about, bro?
That's, yeah,
Mitch always gets the best drip.
you think wrestling
Have you
moves
seen?
are-
Occasionally he'll post a picture of his wardrobe
Yeah, that's all I have.
of like the rack with just all his shirts hanging on it.
In our next match, that's my transition.
It's-
Rad Esports
Yes.
and,
It's the
Timeless will be
craziest
going
looking
up
thing.
against each other, so the answer is most likely-
Thanks to Mitch, I've learned
to just continue their
that there
dominance,
are
quite frankly. No one really
fabrics
shook things up against
in
him
the world
except for
that like
Nightmare,
I would
which
never
was
have
a
imagined were
5-round banger
possible.
in week, what was that, 2?
Yeah.
Like even in this emote, he's wearing on anything else,
Timeless game. Yes,
Yeah.
it would just look like
it's very, very close.
you know, a random table runner or something, or a hotel carpet.
Because I thought, okay, this guy's getting really
Mitch
serious.
takes
Saw that
patterns that
he
should
was
be
there,
hotel
yeah, but
carpets and
that's
turns them
really
into
big,
drip.
press
It's
was
incredible.
That sort of middle of the crop group of teams. Rad now are in a position where checks notes they you know, are trying to avoid like being in that relegation zone themselves, right?
He's the
It's just
driffler.
it's them and Shikigami that are
That's
trying to
my
stay out
goat.
after Amplifier confirmed. So we've got to see like maps picked up at some point along the line because yeah, it's not looking great.
I mean, Timeless is just playing for the maps right now because they want to be in that top 3 and in the conversation for that. So let's see if they can get it done just like
All right, come on, Rad. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Gentlemen, please take it away.
Thank you.
If we get some good bans, we get some good individual pop-offs.
Lucio, I get a Lucio ban. Okay.
Lucio
On
ban.
control is kind of, that's nasty work. We have a Winston banned. It's possible that Raik has been playing like the Winston on Samoa in the past.
I don't
but
get the
if you think
Lucio
back,
ban.
A lot of these maps like are very reasonable to just take the Ramatra or the Malga or even I don't know, anything that really plays like Orisa in the neutral. So
Timeless time
Definitely
speedrun.
good campaign, I don't
It's
think
not
that's
another
at
3-0. It's
all.
surely
So,
not.
Right.
Surely not.
And this is a timeless team who
I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't really kind of categorize them as this team that's like, oh, we're gonna try and play like, you know, or force Winston in, right? Can play a lot of ball, can play a lot of the Ramatra here. I also think, Mitch, there's got to be a part of Timeless that is kicking themselves a little bit. Losing that match to Nightmare, right?
Ramatra into Sigma?
At this point.
Uh-oh.
They had won that one, but can't go back in time. They got to take care of business here.
That's a little nervous.
And Rat does have a really bad week last week, but there is a
Chronic
there is a
could go
world in which they kinda
crazy.
get back on the wagon a little bit, right? And they start to play better.
Chopper's been so good lately, though.
This is a tough week for them. They've got Timeless now and an SSG
Okay,
tomorrow.
you've pressured out Riker. This is actually huge. Painkiller can set up now. Look at Luke Mino. What are you trying to do, buddy?
With some decent results, something promising, especially something that keeps them above Shikigami, which shouldn't be too hard.
Nice, good pressure, but a huge anti. Wait, was that a 3-man? Was that a 3-man anti? Or was it just 2? Oh, just 2.
We're talking about, you know, obviously how good Chopper and Rocket look and all the different things that like Riker
So
can do.
close.
It feels like every game that we watch, like Squid is making some massive plays. And
So
right there,
close.
Rad Esports is doing a great job taking a lot of that high ground, pushing them back constantly. And then all it takes is like a 2-player bio, the immortality fields out, and everything just crumbles there. for Rad Esports.
They're doing a good job pressuring out Riker. Like, he's not getting much done, but they aren't getting much done themselves. Yeah, Chopper would be another one of my picks for like most improved player. Like last year, he was kind of sleeper, I'm not gonna lie, but he has been pounding this season. Okay. Good trade, good trade. Oh, King. Uh-oh. Riker could just go straight in and ult here. You know, he's on the run, he's on the run. Oh, you gotta... Rad needs to pull something here.
Gap on this map that you like would need to cross like with
that's what
speed,
I'm saying.
right? Yeah, like
straightaways aren't here.
Yeah, you don't exactly like.
Are they gonna combo Kitsune Rush and Annihilation? They could. Oh,
yeah, no.
King almost took out Squid. Okay, King's dead. And Chopper gets 1, Chopper gets 2, Chopper gets 3, Chopper gets 4. Chopper gets 4. No, they're staggering. Oh, disgusting.
Desperation here because the point is going to go in favor of Timeless. For Red Esports, it feels quite brutal, right? Because you're trying to push up like methodically.
Dude, Rad didn't even get to use ult.
But then Timeless is hitting you with bio grenades, right? Like in this instance,
Rad didn't even get the chance to use ultimates.
So a lot of difficult stuff for Rad to deal with.
The only ult we saw them use was BAP window.
Absolutely. And, you know, Timeless, like, they don't have to push up. There's another strategy where they just sit back and wait for Rad to commit to capping the point.
I may be rethinking my pred.
So
It's a speed run. Yeah, like, you might be right.
Painkiller, we've seen them on the Queen at times, right? That has been
I can't lie, you may have been the Oracle. I should have listened.
So this is obviously the map that you could definitely play a Wrecking Ball on. And after that sort of high arc,
there's nothing else we can get here, right? Tracer gameplay. I have seen Rocket kill himself with Pulse quite a few times. There's a chance that happens again.
Right? So getting rid of Winston is like, I mean, they're not like in the same category, right? Like, you know, I think with Ball, you just play a completely different play style than you play with any other hero. But you can still like, I mean, the Winston ban doesn't.
Okay, Chronic's dead.
For Rad, if you're looking at it from the other direction, right, allows them to.
We could get a teabag. True. True. Surprised we didn't see teabag, or surprised we didn't see tree teabag last match.
You know, you are trying to set up a situation like with the Lucio ban. I think it's fine. Like, ban Lucio.
Like, he's usually more than happy to, like, you know, start BMing, but
that sort of pick and ban process.
Maybe he felt that would have been a little bit too cruel.
It's going to be frustrating at best for Rad to deal with. They do have Chronic.
Chronic's on the cast now.
We heard Vega previously, right? Like, against, like, you know, certain comps, like Torb Sombra, for example. It's a little
look at this, look at this. Painkiller is so...
He can handle it, but he did say there's no true counter to a good Wrecking Ball player. Rad are going to have to find edges elsewhere.
I don't think there's like a hard counter like we discussed. I think it's more of what can you do.
Dude, Painkiller is just permanently at half health.
Negate some of the impact of the ball, right? You're not going to shut it down completely, especially with the ball players at this level.
That's another 2-man ante.
I mean, Painkiller. Yeah, he took so much damage even walking onto the point originally.
Oh, Painkiller, he can't get close.
I mean, just really weak as well.
Low-key, I kind of wish they would play more Zeb. Because I'm pretty sure Zeb is on this roster, right?
Okay.
They picked him up alongside Chronic, I'm pretty sure. But they are committing to Painkiller very heavily these past few games.
At least give themselves some flexibility, but
just maybe, you know, maybe give Zeb a chance.
You know, that Rad really need to find a way now to allow.
Nice, Nade gets nothing. Wait, that's a cool skin.
They obviously can't play just out in the open and wait to die.
And he's dead. Oh, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you would want to see them play like Torb Sombra, right?
Rad actually does not have a tank in this game so far.
But Mitch, we're gonna have a point go by where like Rad has to make so many changes. They're like not even gonna get to half of their ults.
Yeah, I mean, again, they just couldn't quite settle on a comp that has suited them here, and they might get a touch, but
we might see this entire map with only 2 ults.
Painkiller doesn't last much longer either. The Bionades
And that bolts as well.
Like Ramatra
Okay.
Power Block doesn't do anything to a Bio.
Well, okay, King.
And the blade from King shut down by Chopper, who barely breaks in stride, by the way.
Yeah, the Ana one. I haven't seen that skin before. It was pretty cool looking. That was bad. That was
stomping there.
that was really bad.
Maybe after last week,
It's a battle pass one. Oh, is it? Okay, I might have it then. See, that's the funny thing about the battle pass skins. I get the battle pass. I don't look at the battle pass, right? I just get the battle pass to get my mythics. I like the mythic skins. I like the mythic weapons. That's why I get the battle pass.
There are some, and what we're seeing in some situations.
I have
there are
no
teams that are
clue the amount of
winning.
like skins and
Some maps,
sprays and
probably
voice
saying-
lines I've gotten.
Against this roster,
There could be some genuinely
the bans
amazing
are
ones
actually
just
massive.
sitting in my hero gallery
There are, because there are
that I
either,
have
like, nine
never
comps
looked at
that
in my
we
life.
can find success on, or there are too many that our opponents can. So, you know, sometimes it's like, all right, we have a comp. What are the things?
Is
that,
this
like,
just gonna
are
be a
really good
3-0
against us?
day?
Get rid of those. Like obviously Ramatra doesn't like playing against Winston, right? Because he can't do a whole lot. Like he tries to turn around, like fight Winston.
Let's see.
And like Winston just waits for
Zeta versus New Era 3-0. From the Gamer VEC 3-0. Wei T1 3-0. Sakura Alcadzia 3-0. Twisted Minds Virtus Pro 3-0. Nightmare Shikigami 3-0. Team Liquid Amplify 3-0.
Maybe if we end up, you know,
Timeless Rad Esports.
like, oh, I've got to play a reset. Oh, God.
Not off to a good start.
Like he did on the first round, and he still looked very good there.
Yeah, I mean, they even tried like a rad, tried a Sigma at the start, right?
The pattern
Play
is
a little
clear.
bit
The
slower,
pattern
but
was
still
clear.
Sigma with the
I was a
map and
fool.
The brig, and I mean, they just kind of got
The rose-colored glasses from that one match in OWCS qualifiers were just way too strong.
We'll see what Rad decides to do. Let's see. If you were gonna
Way
get
too
the
strong.
ball
What was I
first,
thinking?
right, what map would you go to?
You don't want to play against Wrecking Ball, you're saying?
So
Oh, God,
I
don't
actually
know.
think potentially if you pick Dorado, I don't think they maybe play the ball.
Oh yeah, if you're Rad, what do you do here?
Dorado, there's a world in which
You got
Rad
worked by the
plays
ball
Sigma
comp,
and
and you got
Alonso
worked by the Ram comp.
Science and doesn't
This
play the
isn't
ball.
TL.
Yeah.
This isn't TL.
Yeah.
So, but didn't we? Did we not
I'm not gonna lie, there was like there was barely even a bright spot.
Yes.
And they barely got ults off.
But you'll take those chances, right? I mean,
Sure.
so it's Root. So Root's a map that we've seen teams play the ball on. but also
Root. You
not,
could.
not like amazing, kind of routes for the ball here.
Yes.
I wonder if they.
I would say maybe you can try and play Winston comp, a Winston dive, but Painkiller doesn't play Winston, does he?
But I want to say my point is that way back when the Chengdu Hunters were a team that played a lot of Wrecking Ball, and Route 66.
Am I going crazy, or is Painkiller not like?
Yeah.
And play Ryan.
No subs for either
When I
team.
think of Painkiller, I think
So
of
the
Junker
routes are
Queen.
gonna stay the same
Am I
here
crazy for
going
that?
into,
Like, is that what he's known for?
Potentially, so it'll be Rad Esports who bans Kiriko.
I'm checking his Wikipedia right now.
And then Timeless actually will.
Let's
ban
see, Signature
Hazard,
Heroes,
Seldom Play Hazard,
Ramatra,
towards
Junker
the
Queen,
end,
Diva.
of
Yeah.
Samoa. The Kiri is interesting, right? Because we did see that Timeless was playing on a Kiri in the backline, but this, obviously, Lucio in the mix, Juno as well, you could even see, could you play, some of the Honest
And
stuff
let
that
me
you
just
see on,
confirm
Havana,
something real quick.
right?
Yeah, you have Zeb on this
And
roster.
then the Hazard
on
ban.
defense, honestly, you
Yeah.
could. Is this a team that is experimenting with the Zen at the moment?
Just-
Only a
just
couple
try
I feel
Zeb,
that are in-
please.
Only a few.
Maybe like Space Station. You could also on defense. You could play like Ana Juno, I suspect. At least initially, but you'd have to switch after Genji, probably after the first fight, taxi back in. So, okay, fair enough. This is a rad pick. Route 66 also map where you can play the Diva quite reasonably. actually.
Hazard ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Like these are we're talking like
Okay.
the gaps are pretty mid-range.
I'm just gonna go ball again, probably.
Hazard gone, right? With Hazard gone, so then you're
The
looking at
Kiriko ban, I
Rad
don't think is gonna
right?
do anything to
You play
Timeless. I'm
Diva,
not gonna lie.
pretty good.
They are so comfortable just
I
playing.
mean, you're
The Juno
you're in a
comps,
little bit of a weird spot,
like,
right? Because Hazard's pretty
Squid
decent against Diva.
out Juno'd RuPaul
Winston?
on this
So-
very
so
map.
Definitely a little bit of a curveball there for Rad Esports, probably, as Rad, it looks like they're going to play the Sigma on B, so they will play Zen. So I was going to say, you can play Zen. Here we see it on Havana as well.
Okay.
Feel like the ball just like displaces all these people
Yeah.
from the high ground, or like
There's
you
the
play
Juno.
Diva, like it feels like there's options against this. Like
Yeah, I don't
Havana,
know. Like
Havana is way longer, right?
correct.
See, I'm not gonna lie though. While this might be Brad's best chance,
I think they probably don't, because this comp doesn't.
but they're not gonna
necessarily
go
have the
ball.
ability to, like, reposition
They're gonna go
that well.
Diva.
Right, it's really only Z's that can actually, or maybe Chronic with the coach card that can get them back in position. So they're not going to fully try and like take a fight up close. And see where the signal's
Nah, that
playing
shield's
from, right?
there.
They're really just playing for big O's.
Oh, they're not. Okay, see,
So the
Timeless are actually gonna play the Winston dive.
for Brad, right, is it
No, wait, they're going ball.
and you're looking at like a 1 or 2.
Okay,
fight.
they're.
That
I
immediately
deserve
becomes
to
like a
check off
1-fight
baiting.
scenario, right? As Riker sees what they're playing on the other side, and he goes right away to the ball. So you're going to be able to displace some of these players up on
That's
the high ground.
absolutely
Really
baiting with the
taking
comps.
that side damage from the Torb turret, and then also getting hit with that Discord right away.
Now remember, Discord all falls off after you LOS the Zen for long enough. Something that the ball can do.
They
pretty well,
actually
but
just spun a roulette wheel and spawned to pick the heroes there.
This kind of map. Timeless. Yeah, definitely have to consider.
Devo, Winston ball. Like, come on, pick something.
I think the ball's correct, and they are on this Ana and Juno comp that I suspected we might see.
Oh, this Rocket's really far behind. I was like, where did he end up? So
I mean, there are no duplicated heroes here. This is great.
Oh,
potentially you're looking at
Riker.
collapse on the high ground there. Pain, it is going to be Riker going in with a pile driver.
I'm surprised Lep just got forced out that easily.
Lurking behind them.
Just don't. Uh-oh.
A little bit low.
Oh, Lep is in a
Chance to
dangerous
go after Lep here, but
state of
a lot
affairs at the
destruction,
moment.
fine. It's not particularly mobile.
Oh, no, that was
Pile driver.
disgusting.
Oh, so good.
What a
Surely
disgusting
Discord
dive. Wrecker just
makes
sneaking
themselves
up on the
have
stairs.
field as well.
Pile drive. The lamp doesn't even have the chance to hit the ground before Rocket just immediately dunks on him.
The Baptist coming.
Oh,
All it takes is one
they
look
just
at the
forgot to
displacement,
mark
right?
them.
The ball
They
rolls
pressured
on
out the
through,
Genji,
players in or out of the
but then they just
immortality
completely
field,
forgot
everybody's
that Ball
everywhere,
could
you know,
just
knocking
slam them.
everywhere.
They come back.
There's no Curie, right? So no cleanse for the bio grenades that come on through from, I know this time it's Lucamina. The last one it was Squid. Now set up here for Timeless to potentially just get that first cap off.
Nice rock. That's a 3-man ante. Oh, Luke Mino.
Yeah. Immortality field there.
What an
Pretty
ante.
painful and painkiller
And
to
it
go down.
worked wonders.
Ran had no choice but to send the Sigma forward there to try and get a stop. Everyone else was too low out of the emo.
Is it 3-player ante? All right, now we just need a player to giggle with. Wait, Chronic? Chronic? Excuse me? I was looking at the bingo card, and meanwhile he's out here just demolishing. He's finally gonna die, but
Yeah.
bro just casually gets a 4K after they cap the point.
Hey, you know what though? Take
We got that bingo. Yeah, we just need a player to like massively whiff now.
Why not?
Just crop the screen.
Yeah, just
a
crop it.
little, you know?
Just like a little zoom 360, like color distortions, big music over the top. You'll be fine.
Riker the tree frog, and we go. Adaptive barrier gives him a decent amount of
Oh,
health, but he might still die.
Nano Blade. He's low though. He's low though.
Left now on the Lucio, so it's a
Oh, he gets out.
Baptiste Lucio composition. Zen no longer an option, which now means Riker would have probably died there with the Zen in play, but hey. that's
Oh,
show.
disgusting.
Passionately hammered, chopped from the high ground, cannot really be dealt with here. As Radu esports
They're
the
getting
opposition,
worked,
they
they're
can't
getting
get position well at
worked.
all. Once they get shaken from their perch,
Chronic, why couldn't now be the time you find the 4K?
you see how Time is trying to run Painkiller over before the second part of that flux
This
goes off, and
is
they
the
don't
dog
get there.
fight.
But the Molten Core doesn't really line up with it for King. It is on the wrong side of that card, and this comp for Rad now looks demonstrably weaker.
You see though why we talk about how there's not really a great counter for that ball with the Riker going in early on as Lep will end up falling. He's the one who's going to contest. When Riker was up on that high ground over by like that bridge where you kind of come out of that door, he got hit with a mag grenade. He took like an accretion, tons of damage.
Okay, we
The
just
Torb there
for
was
misses an
right
entire
still
clip,
alive.
we need like
Rolls away. I mean,
Chronic to
that's
just whiff
insane.
his whole clip,
And now you kinda go
or like a
towards the
Tracer to
last
just
part of
whiff
the
a
map.
clip.
Changes here for
Even like
Rad.
an overclock that ends up
It'll
like
go
just missing every
Summer
shot, that would count
Genji here.
too.
So, Summer Genji with
But the way
Genji
Chopper's been
so
playing,
able to
that's
help,
not
Fly
likely to
a little bit more.
happen.
Luke hacks here. No big deal. All the way
Oh,
down to Squid Time aside,
Luke
something
Mino
that's
is
comfortable.
actually just having his way.
Making these wholesale switches to their comp, they just don't really have any equity. in
Not gonna happen with Chopper. I agree, yeah.
The next one, maybe. It's going to be a beat that saves the round for them, I think. Timers have an immense time bank to work with.
I mean, dude, Lethal might be right in his like, opinion on the ball comp, that it's like, it's great for teams who can kind of like coordinate, front and back line. But man, it still looks good. Like, I don't know, man.
We don't know. There's no way we're gonna tell if he's right. Because I think it's one.
Lev has
like
B
a
here.
Team that are using as a crutch, and
Oh, Lev's purple though. Nice. Okay, good.
Making use of their very good communication.
They got the kill. This is your chance to stabilize. For once, get your feet on solid ground.
It's good bands though. I do approve.
Because these comps just look so filthy. I mean, maybe there's a world in which
Rad can do
It
this.
just feels like inevitable that Timeless is going to be able to break this.
Oh, nice. Pressure him out.
Rad have
Huge.
Spending their support ultimates until now. I would say that the nano. Well, the Nano Genji's a bit superfluous here.
Okay, you know what? Actually,
it's important they've been able to hold on to Lep's ultimate.
wait, staggered. No!
Yeah.
You could have staggered so much longer. You could have staggered so much longer.
So you are holding onto this beat for it.
Because now Timeless are going to come in with 4 ults. If Rad can get their blade and the EMP, maybe there's a chance.
Like, Timeless just
Like, they nanoed King to try and build that blade, but it didn't really work because he just died too easily. Oh, nice hack. Chronic, what a beautiful hack. It denies the nano blade. He's dead. Rad Esports. That was the most clutch hack I've ever seen. They played perfectly. Beautiful. Like, you're losing a couple here. That's okay. You shut down Timeless win condition, and you are chilling. Absolutely amazing job. Okay. Listen, okay, even if this match ends up being another 3-0, I think it's already being the closest of the day for that play alone.
This might be where they've been able to find the edge. I think the comp switch.
Rocket didn't use Blade, no, because he got hacked.
Painkiller's showing that, like, when it's on, like, a
So
or a diva,
he recognized that the play had been ruined.
Can we get the Juno though here? That's the question. Chronic.
Oh.
For Squid, and, yep, they'll have
Okay,
him.
betrayed. Squid for
Very far
Z's.
forward. That's, honor, I guess.
Now Rocket comes in with the blade, or King's blading actually. They're both blading.
A D-suit here for
Oh,
Painkiller
and
now.
King dips him.
Self-destruct to get them back there, and
What a
King has
fight.
bought some time by dealing with Rocket. So Radic here virtually at full strength with Z's
Whew.
close to being off.
Okay, Rad can hold this.
Running out of it.
Yeah, this has been really good here.
Oh, no. Painkiller. Chill.
Now move away from Genji and go to Mei, right? So
Rocket's on Mei now.
make a play for the backline, constantly dealing with like these hacks. Right?
Timeless
So maybe,
lost in the sauce.
a little bit more on the ground here with the Ramatra.
Who you
Are they
catching
cooking
with?
or cooked?
I mean,
Okay, they nanoed King again. Where is he?
That's possible. Nano here for King.
He's getting nothing. Oh,
just
that's
about anybody, right?
little. Well, I mean, it forced him out,
For King, I mean, look at these two players split off.
but you definitely would have wanted a little more than that. Oh, big purple.
This is nice for Rad.
Don't wake him. Nice. Yeah, they hold this. Easy hold.
Like 4 fights in a row.
This is the Rad we were promised. Nice, King.
This part of the map, and they prevent a map completion.
And can they
Very,
create
very nice.
something like
Okay.
this on offense for Rad,
This is the
right?
real.
If
Yeah, like
Timeless
this is
comes
what
out,
Rad
plays the
should
ball,
be
right,
capable
can
of.
they actually use this
I mean,
on
this
Sombra,
Rad
Diva, and some
is
of the other
basically
heroes, to gain an
like
advantage just
half
like
of these
this,
players were
right?
on Citrus Nation.
Although, does this actually tell
They've beat Timeless so.
Timeless, like,
They've
hey,
beat
maybe we
Timeless
don't
in
pull, like,
TSM so many
the
times, right?
ball off the rip here, right? Maybe we go with something that's
Like, there's no reason
you
to think
know,
that these
more
players are
mantra-based,
not on the
base,
same
and
level.
can maybe deal with that Sombra a bit better.
And again, like for Timeless, it's a question of
Painkiller on Diva actually like changed everything. I'm not gonna lie.
However,
He should have put him on Diva right from the start.
We're on defense. We can go back to the first part of the map. Maybe they do want to play like a ball style defense, which would be odd to me. I think the Diva makes a lot of sense. They brought it out for us on Dorado. It looked very, very good. They never really felt like they were under a ton of pressure. Baptiste with this. To me, is a bit more interesting. It means that the Squid is probably... I mean, Riker will just return to the perch for healing. It definitely means that they are investing in like having a really strong high ground positional on top of Big Earls. And the Torb will play an off angle there with the turret.
Yes, I think that the BAP is an interesting selection. Also, BAP is great like when you want to control some of the high ground and just kind of stand and brawl on that space. But I also think Rad Esports, like, they haven't really shown us like a willingness to.
Neither
die,
team
per se,
opting for the
right?
Genji here.
I know they played D.Va there towards the end, but it seems like at least thus far they've been sticking way more towards like Sigma, like slower.
Across this point, Rad will win this. Maybe, yeah.
Outpoke this comp.
I'm not. They're off to a pretty good start. D.Va into Sigma. That's gonna be rough for Timeless.
The Sim TP is going to be there.
Wait, King's actually rolling with Symmetra. I didn't even realize that. I thought they were just gonna TP to position. Wait, they're gonna TP gas station, right? Surely?
D.Va just gets absolutely brutalized there.
No? What is he looking for? Oh, TP under gas station, but Left's dead? I'm sorry, Left, how do you die there?
TP ultimately not going to be the answer for Rad.
The Sim is pretty good against the D.Va, right? But you're not gonna just sit here at the choke. and just fight
Yeah,
D.Va.
Sim's
No,
okay into the
really waste your
D.Va,
guys.
but...
Lep actually goes to Zen here, Mitch. So the Zen on offense, I think the Zen on offense can be quite effective, right?
I mean,
No speed,
Timeless
no
isn't
collapse from the Timeless side of
really-
the game.
Yeah,
Mitch
you know,
uses
the
that
Zen I
really
think is
good
fine
against
here.
The Sigma shield.
Oi.
It means if you
Playing
if you
risky,
get
though.
aggression on the D.Va, it's an instant D-Mech essentially. If this comp works well.
Rad going for...
So-
Yeah.
so Riker barely got away with
It's
four
okay for
passes.
now,
This time
but...
it's mega dangerous for them. And so that'll change the way that they play.
Look at the aggression from Luke Mino.
Can also just do a lot of this fighting on his own.
I
Chronic also falling.
don't know. I feel like King's just not doing much. Granted, Rocket's not either. Look at their ult charges. Rocket's at 40, King's at 47. They're actually just playing the game passively. They are spectators in this match.
Yeah, and with this slow of a comp for Rad, it's really
The builders are just like, yo, you guys have fun playing around that corner. If they get over here, I'll start doing stuff, but...
slow, right? Almost like get under big Earls, right? You see like kind of where the TP.
Oh,
puts Painkiller, but, like,
nice
get a
couple
few
taps
players
there.
inside of there, right? So like breaks LOS, you move the cart, and you're in a better
Good
spot.
position.
It's gonna be an ant
Good
matrix,
window.
which is
This
gonna
gets you around the
force someone's
corner.
back, so
Potentially lets you
the
take top of gas
Matrix is gonna
station.
lose some space.
Oh, is it good? Is it good?
Matrix has just gone
Yes,
down
it's...
and-
Oh, they have the lamp.
Took
Good
off
lamp.
to play inside of it. Nicely done. Yeah, great lamp. Luke on the map is kind of clean with it, I'm not going to lie. He
That's...
orbital ray past time
Yeah,
was wide.
not a
What
good
are they
lamp.
going to rely on? Still, Chopper needs to get to a safe distance now. Chronic does have Bob in
And the
play.
Bob is also
Gonna make
kind
it
of
a little bit hard to
mid.
play past this corner. Ryko trying to be tentative
The
over
Rock gets
there.
nothing.
And
Oh,
down.
and Chopper's now
And
just gonna
Chopper
click the
sends
heads.
in these virtually vertical headshots with the railguns. And he'll wait out the kinetic grass to throw a really nasty disrupt shot down into the bottom of Big L's as well.
Yeah.
This one, here he comes. That's very
Okay,
important
well,
to deal with. Now Rada having that space
so,
taken away
okay.
from them by force.
We got a hammer kill.
Almost a minute left in the round.
Okay,
Time
silver
to
lining here. You
worry about
forced
last
self-destruct.
Right, with,
Second
just
silver
Jones coming
lining,
in late here
you
for
now have
Taylor. Now
wall
they're gonna go over
and
the D.Va, so
transcendence.
This is looking a little bit more representative of what they ran towards the end.
You can use wall to
King still
basically
staying
counter
safe because you want this,
the amp
barrier, right? It's
matrix.
gonna work all game for it at this point
or
as well.
transcendence in
They
theory,
lose
but the
value,
one-shots are too scary if you ask me.
All right, King. They're going to set up here.
Okay,
Painkillers
use
switching
wall to
out.
open.
The signal was a questionable
Good
one.
trans.
I'm not gonna lie. Transcendence makes this a little
Oh,
times
nope,
the challenge,
nope,
but
the
Ryder
one shot.
continues to
Yeah,
the corner.
there it
So,
is.
Amp Matrix in play, a lot
You
of
had to
pressure
play
here.
on the
Now
other
Ryder
side of
swept
wall.
themselves up voluntarily. They are playing
Now you guys are stuck there. Oh, wait. Lumino died.
Actually stopped halfway through. Painkiller may not have done it intentionally.
Lumino died and the map is flipped, which in he might not be able to get back. Oh, wait, they can't.
I mean,
It's a C9.
there's an amp matrix, like, in that
That's a
doorway, so you
C9.
really don't wanna, like,
Oh no,
try and get
Timeless.
play
Oh
from that
no.
position, but that actually even felt like a fight that Timeless
I don't know if it was a
I mean, he
true
stood up
C9
for
because
support.
Lumino was dead and
Like,
they
so
might have just
much.
decided to give it
It's
up.
a really brutal spot to play from. They don't
Okay,
end up taking the fight, they
C9
end up
checked
giving
off.
up
We
that
just need a
point,
player to
and,
get
now
solo
more
ulted
progress
now,
to Rat.
which I think is
So Diva Mirror now.
there's a pretty good chance of that, especially with EMP.
Luke is. I really like what we're seeing from the Baptiste, but I mean, he is definitely a less beloved option
We
for
could
our pro
definitely
players.
see a solo
Doesn't
EMP
make
come in onto like Squid or
Orbital
something.
Charlie feels, though, have been pretty convincing.
Okay, yeah, there's Ray coming in.
Squid is going for an orbital ray now. King
Oh,
goes
did
down
they get
there,
out?
but they have to deflect. Good disengage from Rad.
No, someone's stuck there. It's
But they
left.
themselves up in doing so, so a stagger
Wait,
is
Chronic
still
gets
possible.
Rocket? How?
Chronic's able to find Rocket at least. So only 1-for-1. Painkiller might just be able to
That's a
frame
good
away
trade
from
if you're
this.
Rad.
And that could have been much worse for Rad.
Squid's gonna get it. I think so
Also
too.
kind of loses out when, we see Rocket in the game.
No, you know what? I think he's gonna
Really
go for
good
it on
at
this
just kinda
corner
jumping
here.
onto the map. No, you're giving him a lot of trouble up close. Is Riker getting really low?
Yeah, he's gonna try and catch the Diva and the BAP, I think.
Back up, Luke Amino working up towards an air matrix.
Okay, here's Chopper. Decent vantage point for this.
Ooh.
A lot of early warning for Rad.
They're okay. They're okay. They lived.
With arrows, they're fighting the shade is the plan.
Nice.
For Rad Esports. Chronicles with an EMP, so
He's
they're
looking for it.
open
He's
to
looking
take
for
an
it.
engagement onto the card itself, or just threaten the back cap.
Oh, Chopper
They
gets a
start
pick
to
though.
push it, surely. Z's out of the fight.
Yeah.
Not ideal for Painkiller, who probably realized
Rad got
not
split. They
enough
were.
input for the,
Rad were just kind of
stay alive.
looking for an opportunity, and Timeless said, "Look, you just want to spend time trying to like find an opening. We're just gonna make our own opening." And they just charged in.
Maybe the best possible moment.
Wait, Chopper
Here,
swap.
You're gonna feel like it's absolutely necessary. Right
Hmm.
now. Plus EMP, maybe the Nano goes over to the Genji. You're gonna get the.
They just use lamp?
Luke Amino
Oh.
very close to the edge there. Almost dies.
Riker.
They can't get the kill. They can't get the kill. They can't get the
Oh,
kill.
Luke's alive. Come on, look at what it cost them.
Tarek gets a kill.
Everything to get the BAP, and they lose King for it. Who dies in the most ignoble.
Was that a solo EMP onto Squid?
That EMP
Kill,
hit in?
EMP ends up coming out, Matt.
I don't know if it, like what it hit.
I think that okay. We'll have to go back and watch that. I think that might have just been a total grudge EMP. Oh, devastating DMAC. Though they should be able to win this. You have Blade and you have Beat. You need to go before Squid gets Ray. You have to be quick.
They're still gonna have Painkiller in the fight, but it still hurts. No nano for this Blade. King has got it all laid
Oh, what a... That was a very good...
And he knows a Blade is their only chance for Rad to advance in this game. Here we go. Looking for the Torb, who, by the way, is overloaded.
Good,
That's
good,
scary.
good. Yep.
Squid chased
Huge.
down, can't get the health back, so
They should win this now.
with one. Now, though, very much out of the action, but so too is Riker. That card is getting
Surely,
closer.
surely,
Rocket
surely.
has been the only
Surely.
one stalling things out right now. There's gotta be
Surely.
some touches getting involved. Please. Here's the
Yes,
Riker.
yes,
they
okay,
get there,
okay.
but I must say that
Oh,
Blade
this is
got
actually a
back.
nail
Might be
biter.
enough.
Well, can Squid get back here and end up using an orbital, right? That would be the biggest difference here, right?
Also, I don't count that Blade as a solo ult, because he pressured out Chopper as well.
But Divi gets desuited and there's a bio.
Wait, Squid
Shuts
still...
him down instantly.
Squid used
Still alive
Ray?
somehow, but then hacked.
You...
We are ahead of the last phase of
No,
the map,
come
which is
on.
Oh, so winnable for Rad Esports, folks.
That...
Best
Squid has
shots
to be
they've had
swapping, surely.
in a number of games.
You don't
in fact.
use Ray there.
Yeah, so now we get to the final stage. You see that box of victory there.
Is he
for
not
Rad Esports.
swapping?
A real opportunity to make it happen is actually where
This
the
is
fight going.
incredibly... Like, that Ray was a huge throw.
Maybe some pressure on
That
the
fight was
weapons.
lost ages ago, and they
See if,
still came out
you
and
can just
committed.
Circumvent this diva, right? Make it very difficult for the diva to have an
And
oh, look at this. They've actually
you're going to the Malga into an
Molten Core
unprotected...
though, so where do Rad fall back to?
Yeah, look, he's purple. He's...
Seems scary.
What a sleep.
Oh, the sleep hit. Oh, that's nice. Rocket goes down.
Though, I will say, Timeless are doing a lot of stall right now. That payload is not moving.
And Timeless are in front of the enemy spawn still, so there is that. And
They...
well, Rocket comes back in with a pulse bomb at least, and they'll be there fairly fast. Lep is tanking the turret
Oh.
right now and can heal through much of that, of course, just passively. So
Okay, nope,
not
they
getting
got the
well.
payload out of that choke.
Riker is on the Malga though, a little bit scary, I think, for Painkiller to stand and fight. But there are
Oh,
ways
nice
around
tracking
this.
from
One way,
Rocket.
in fact, to
Nice Rocket. Oh my goodness.
Rocket still has that pulse coming
That was a
forward.
disgusting kill.
It was Chopper to find two.
Wow, wow.
Right now.
Nope,
Something that Rad are gonna have to
Painkiller.
do. And Painkiller here with a rematch.
Well, no, yeah. Yeah, you had to get mech back.
Even better head back
10 seconds
spawn.
left.
I mean, I don't know. I think you would have been coming up
Yeah.
very late. I don't know if you would have gotten like a great touch here. Yeah, it would have been extremely close. Chronic actually
Oh.
gets detected there. Well,
Goes for the alley-oop.
pulse bomb there from Rocket.
Luke Mino can beat this EMP though, unless they catch him.
So I appreciate it.
Do you get those points? Kill Luke Mino, kill Luke Mino! Huge!
Oh, no, no chance for it. Caught inside
They win this, they win this, they win
Squid
this!
Also was affected by it. I think Chronic
Oh,
might
but they still
have
have,
the way here for
like,
Rad Esports.
they're only
That is
halfway
ridiculous.
there.
There's a nano here for Z's. Luke off spawn. There will be time for Timeless to regroup. As long as there are no
There's
further
gonna be a
staggers,
touch
but
here.
It's getting dicey.
No, I
But you
think
have the
Timeless is
nano.
gonna be able to contest this
Wait, they have
pretty
nano
quickly
blade.
live. And they're gonna have orbital ray plus sound barrier. So it's gonna be the sound barrier that opens things up out of the spawn with everybody up.
Oh,
For King, orbital ray.
Don't choke it, don't choke it.
Squid is out
Big
of
stomp.
just
Oh, it's a
in
massive
time.
stomp.
Stunned up. Looks like they were
Is it
knocked
enough?
by a stomp by Riker,
No,
but
the
they still
DMAC.
got a chopper. Orbital
It's
ray
not
is
enough.
that
They have the
effective?
cage.
Anyone able to
They
pull it? Now
lose.
it's gonna be a cage fight to catch them up, but King
No,
happy to fight
they
King, surely.
lose.
Will be dragged down. Is Lep. Can't stand, can't hang. Timeless.
Wait, did they Ajax?
Support ultimates in a cage fight. Cage fight to catch Squid is able to get
alive.
off spawn.
Orbital Ray plus sound.
No, look me. No.
But they still got
It was
rid of
no.
Chopper.
Oh.
Orbital Ray not really that effective. Rocket the only one able to play inside.
They lost. That's so tragic.
Surely will be dragged down. It's left. Can't stand.
The
Can't
nano
hang.
blade wasn't enough.
Come out with both support ultimates in a cage fight.
Oh, I'm so sad for Rad.
All day. Still
That
time's
was
up.
such a good
Some
map
really
too.
impactful, though. We saw Chronic make some really nice plays built around that EMP. It forced a lot of swaps out of time.
You just needed a bit more value from that nano blade. Okay, let's go back now
For the D, just taking
and see
Squid.
if Chronic.
Get the bap and they lose King for it. Who dies in the
I think that was totally a solo EMP. Wait, the stomp. It was that stomp. Yeah. You forced King. You stopped King from killing Chopper immediately, which let him get the rest of his ult off. If not for that, like that actually may have been a game-changing stomp. I agree. Let's see, like Squid. Okay, so Squid's up here on top. Chronic then goes up there. That's absolutely a solo EMP. There's no one else up there. That was completely unnecessary at that. In all honesty,
I don't know if it, like what it hit. It may have ended up just taking out Squid, right? But you're gonna be able to get both support.
completely unnecessary, especially because they lost immediately after this. Player gets solo ulted. Woo! We got bingo!
Back in the action rather quick here for Timeless, and you are just and that's gonna be the well, they're gonna have a mech back, right? You're gonna get a self-destruct back here. You're gonna be able to get back in mech, but you're putting a lot
Ow.
of pressure on this
See, it's
King
a
Blade
bit of
now.
a bittersweet bingo. So it comes off the back of that loss for Rad. There's still one more map though. Still one more map.
No nano for this blade. King has got it all laid out before him. He's at the war table. And he knows a blade is their only chance.
All right, well,
to advance in this game. Here we go. Looking for the Torb, who by the way is overloaded. That's pretty scary.
Normally when we get a bingo, I'd regen a new card, but
We'll leave with one.
at this point,
Very much out of the action, but-
we might only have one map left of the day.
Three so far, and then they've also banned. I don't have the second ban for the series, but I mean, do you get rid of?
We'll see if we can get one more bingo. We'll
That could be
see.
a little bit
Wait,
of
we
a-
actually got a
but then
two.
they just play like
Wait, did we
Lucio
already
here,
have a bingo?
Maybe.
We got the diagonal, didn't we? I didn't even realize.
Is probably
Wait,
fine.
we got it at the
You
C9 way at the
probably-
beginning.
You probably still feel good about that.
I didn't even realize.
the,
So we do
the
got a double
Winston and the
bingo.
Lucio for map number 1. Those were the two bans, but the Rad ban was the Winston. So Winston and Kiri gone here for Rad in our first two maps.
We're waiting on bans, folks. That's why
Yeah.
they're not populated yet.
So maybe
How about
Blake,
that?
you could-
I can't believe I didn't realize that.
I mean, that's still
I totally forgot diagonal bingos could be a thing.
Lucio Juno, I mean, a bunch of like nothing. I think almost like those bans like end up like in a way like limiting Rad in some aspects, but
Oh, Ben.
we'll see. I mean, this is the part that's pretty awesome about this system, right? There's so many different kind of
Now I gotta figure out.
and turns.
I gotta be honest. I wasn't expecting to hit bingo. I gotta figure out what to do now.
Like for time.
We gift a sub? Is that what happens when we hit bingo?
Or a tank. Like it feels like the Sombras are pretty much like a layup, right?
I don't know. I genuinely didn't think I'd get this far.
Do Rad have a ball ban left?
Yes.
I kind of forgot to plan ahead, which
Oh, I think you might.
I probably should have.
do that
This was a very last minute thing, which you can probably tell by some of the cards. They're made from before hero bans were ever in OWCS.
Surprised you don't want to deal with that. This
When
also opens
Circuit
things
was still on the map pool.
To be a little bit less harassed over the course of the map. Yeah, without the wrecking ball available,
Screw it, yeah,
Timeless
we'll do-
might not be quite the same
we'll do
level of
gifted
diamond
subs. That
even
seems like a
if
good
it's
bingo
a playable
celebration.
Here. So
Yeah.
you know, who really knows?
Can
but
I run
can't
that
really comment. We see a lot
from
of Orisa on this map from teams that don't want
my
to play
dock?
the tier stuff. Malga at times
Right.
has also been pretty reasonable. Again, like a lot of those brawl comps, I think have plenty of value. We definitely see Ramatra look very good in that last phase, the more claustrophobic part of the map. But tons of options. Riker on the Ramatra, and it will be.
Will that work?
Yeah, Torb in the backline. Torb has just been. He's looked ridiculously good.
He
Just,
is.
I don't know, just the base stats on that guy, just something else.
Oh.
Some of his
Uh-oh. It's opening my payment information.
Getting that level 3 turret back. I mean, that is going to be spicy.
Okay.
Like, You know, they kind of talked about it like a little bit cheeky, right? Where you could throw the turrets on like walls and different things. Like those are going to create so many weird angles, right? That you're going to have to just kind of deal with and adjust, like turrets above doorways and things. Like, oh, it's going to be nasty. So he might even get up a little stronger.
Okay, Rad Esports cutting it pretty close to giving us a map win.
They're mirroring Riker on Ram. I mean, Painkiller, Ram wasn't his signature hero, so.
Another sweep.
Cutting it
With
close.
time on the Ramatra comp, it's going to be mirrored in Chronic. I like this against the Ramatra Brawl style. It's going to be.
We'll see. If Chronic can click heads, if he clicks heads,
So it is
might be in
annoying
it.
for the Genji, but you
There
can
is
get
also a
running
chance we
like
see him with a full clip.
right? And like Torb, you can kind of play.
And we get another bingo.
Like right? Like it's obviously you don't have like the CC, but just the constant poke and off angling from the turret is just really annoying for even Genji to deal with. There's a rocket there, just some poke damage going down on a Chronic, and they finish him off.
That's not great for Rad. Again, I guess it could be hard to maneuver this comp safely into position, but what we saw from Chronic on Route 66, that brief outing on Cassidy, and also what we've seen from their Widow, I'm very excited to see him on this sort of hard hit scan. And honestly, it should be good here. There's should be plenty to sort of defend or back up this Cassidy. A lot of speed here for Rad as well, between Lucio and Juno. And the Torb turret's been dealt with, so in theory,
Ooh.
to go on in. Here's the
Okay. That was a little
Right,
nasty.
whenever they see Chronic, they just beeline to him. I mean, Rocket just gets right in
I
his
guess
face,
that
and
is,
there's
yeah, that
nothing
was
that,
nasty.
like,
That is the
really
problem with
can do.
running the castle. As soon as they get close to you,
Right, have,
Rocket
the
is gonna
Juno
make your
damage,
life very, very
gonna get in
bad.
your face. So Cassie, the one thing he doesn't have is like mobility, right? Where like, okay, like Sojourn, for instance, right? If you were to swap them in here, like if you get collapsed on, you just kind of like slide and dash away, right? And you create more space. Cassie does not have that option, has to fight.
We're down to 2 minutes here.
There we go. Oh, interesting. Playing my own thing. Didn't think that would happen, but
And here comes the push. Continue Rush is going to set them up. And Chronic dies first. Who would have thunk it? Now we're really starting to see.
oh, is it gonna play all of them?
Played out in real time. This isn't
Wait,
even a
okay.
dive comp. It's a hard brawl setup.
We'll turn it down for now.
Roll is not enough to get you out of the fray, apparently.
But even Torb, right, could stay in the air like with you know, the overload and fight a bit, right? Gains a lot of that health, you know, fire rates, right, makes it a lot scarier. Cassie just seems
Okay.
just
It's gonna be Ray versus Ray here. We probably see it mirrored.
Right, and, like the slow.
But do we see the Annihilation come out with
In terms
it?
of, like no movement capabilities, really, like whatsoever, like no significant ones. It doesn't seem to be a worthwhile trade.
Killer just got flung.
Okay, orbital up here for random encore.
How did he get so far?
Take a lot of this space again, but I don't turn
He
it into
jumped
an
so
angle that
far.
it's a pick. So back to the drawing board again. Double annihilation here, orbital ray for
Okay,
both
they
sides.
waited
In
out
theory,
the
Rad
Torbolt.
has the critical mass of ultimates. Rocket
Okay,
trying to pick early, but
beat.
tries to chase him up there and
Rocket's out.
Rocket says brilliant. We got a beat.
Oh,
Nice.
huge.
Torbo is dead. Orbital ray was used, and okay, things don't quite turn out to plan here for Timeless as Riker is left out in the open with a mouse.
Yeah,
It's just not
Rad
to get the
absolutely
kills.
coming out on the
Getting
better end of
Riker
that.
is the next order of business, and so far Riker has been able to slink away.
Yeah, Rad also uses the orbital ray, right? So it's a sound barrier in response to Rocket's blade. Timeless starts to back up. I believe they also lose Squid.
Oh,
during the
they're being
start
so
of it.
aggressive. If Rocket
They
dies
use
here,
the
that would be
orbital ray from
huge,
Z's,
but I don't think they're gonna be able to get him.
move in behind, and,
Sorry, did I say
they're able to at least
Riker?
get that first
Did I say
shot.
Rocket or Riker? I don't even
See
know.
them back up. Need to get this door open, right? We see a lot of teams decide to play really close. As look at that Riker even kind of pushing in around here.
Why not Ash?
Yeah, King also.
I think it's just because they want the hinder for Rocket's Genji.
Really want to try and spawn camp Rad to some degree, and I like that Suzu, the damage
That's a
coming back
good
from
annihilation.
there.
Yeah.
Annihilation though that might be an issue. Blade also
Uh,
teased out of Rad. So the war chest of ultimate
Oh,
trying to
King,
walk into this
King.
second phase of the map with the
Okay, he got saved. He got
Now
saved.
Timer's at least trying to negotiate from a position. of
I
power.
thought he was dead.
Nice help from left there,
But he's
able
okay.
to Get that kill onto Rocket, keeping King up as King and Co now trying to fight for this high ground control. But yeah, that's a lot of ultimates used there. just to basically get the gate open and get around that first corner, right?
It's not a problem though if Rad can use this breach.
Chronic forced off high ground
to
early.
fight, right? Then like they've spent their ultimates for map
Oh,
control and
Painkiller
themselves some
getting a
problems.
little low. Dude, look at
Painkiller
Riker.
has to give it
Riker
up.
just ran into the
He's just gonna
back.
push off the high ground,
He
but
just
Rocket
ran him
goes
down.
right. Rocket just gets right past the
He
Ramattra shield.
inted into the back line
Down some damage,
and
but
found a
they're
kill.
just gonna chase him around the map, right? So they end up losing that high ground control. They lose
Wow,
Painkiller
wow,
here
wow.
in the end. So even
Oh,
though you use
player
these ults,
sprayed.
you got a little
There it
bit
is.
around the corner to show for it, not
Player
just
uses a
losing it.
spray. Mark it off.
Chronic still hoping to make this Cassidy work. I think this is a better strategy when you.
I'm
just stay in the
always
castle.
surprised how long that one takes.
Might
Back
be
in the
playing,
day,
they definitely feel
back
like
in
trying
my
to
day,
get out of it. They want that high ground, but they're ready to pin
would have been the first one to go.
battle on top of the ramparts should they be required. Lep's gonna nudge the cart forward, and Riker has dropped down now. Yeah, Time is a pretty solid defensive hold. Don't have like full top castle control, but I don't see how this Deadeye is supposed to achieve anything.
It's gonna get them onto
Zoning
the bridge.
Deadeye.
So it's just giving them
Yeah.
like space here to kind of get that.
See, Chronic did it too there.
Moving. This is gonna be Squid using the orbital array, and it's like when the orbital array they use, it's like Rad rotating all. the
We
way
saw the
around,
one,
so
now it's
not
just-
gonna get much value out of it.
It's not special, so of course we can see the other one.
Annihilation comes in.
Good beat.
Just go for its max duration here. Sound barrier
Wait,
is
Rocket
easy
dead.
enough. Honestly, it's
Uh-oh.
pretty good against
Chopper
this.
is gonna kill like 5 here, isn't he?
Super Luke Mino, Chopper needs to
No,
kill
Riker
alive,
is gonna
but
kill
Riker is doing
5.
A lot of work. Elsewhere on the cart, there's still the issue of Painkiller though. And I think they, on their own, are going to be enough to force everyone
Oh,
else back.
no, he got stuck.
Might get a health pack up.
Wait.
Luke Mino also gonna
Wait, they
fall
won
off.
that.
And Rad at least have a shot at the last phase of the map.
They do, and it's gonna be this.
Painkiller's gonna have Annihilation.
Would be the ultimate
You can use Annihilation to counter the blade.
Potentially, they're gonna have blade as well.
Yo,
Rocket's gonna
wait.
be flying out of spawn, man. Here, he's got that blade. in
Rad
hand,
should not
no
lose
sound
this.
Barrier on the other side. It's gotta be huge here for Timeless.
King though close to one of his own.
There's no reason you should be losing this. Wait,
Wait a minute.
where is Chopper?
On the flank.
Big flank
No.
angle, but there's got to be touches here. That's the only thing. Riker's
You
got to
need
be
to use
aware
it.
of this.
Left.
This blade doesn't get much.
Left fell off the map. Left fell off the map.
Side.
What?
Oh
I don't know
no.
what happened there.
Oh no.
Who knows?
It's okay, it's
He's
okay.
down, though, and I think it's only Rocket who can stall this out. Looks like too late
It's
for
okay,
Rad.
but
Hard to really know if Chopper got
My-
done what he was hoping to.
you can't be doing that.
Rad though have the blade. They have.
You can't be falling off the map in an overtime fight.
That last phase of the map opened up.
Yeah, it did get a little bit scary though, but now that you got this last part of the map,
Oh boy.
very
Okay.
difficult to get here just
It's
in
chill,
general,
it's chill,
so
we're
they're
chilling.
Giving themselves a chance to potentially force a fourth map in the set would be pretty bad here for Timeless's just kind of overall standings and map count. Riker will go over and play Sigma here, so
Whoop.
and a Sigma
Holy
versus
smokes.
I mean, there's just
Painkiller just got deleted from the lobby.
They walk up, they hit him with an accretion, they get shot in the head, and goodbye. I mean,
I really hope that they use this.
That
strategy in
was
Sigma comp,
brutal.
because this is sneakily one of
Yeah, you can see he's
best
immediately
parts of the poker.
right back to the Ramattra.
All right, they will, but there's enough mitigating. Yeah, I mean, Painkiller's able to step up here, switch off to the Orisa.
Though, yeah, I think Ramattra or Orisa, like, there you had to use Fortify, here you'd have to use your Nemesis for him. Either way, you get caught unawares, you're dead. He's rocked. Okay, this time he lived.
Knocked to the ground briefly by an accretion, but they're very quick to get back into the fight, especially behind the orbital ray of Rad. Timeless
Okay.
step back, and Riker got a lot of value off of that kinetic grasp.
Okay, Chronic can re-engage.
What makes Rad turn tail and back up? They've got a overclock here for Chronic. Excuse me.
Okay, Chronic's got to go huge here.
Right, that forces,
Nice.
getting it back up,
Big
but
pick.
Squid ends up popping and they lose Lucamino.
Come on, you need one more. You need at least one more.
You know, falling so far for Timeless, but Riker
No,
is striking
no,
to stay
King's
in the fight.
dead.
Chopper's
Okay,
found
cart
one,
stops
though.
here.
This time it didn't take a crazy wide flank. So Timeless
I mean, Left does have beat, but I don't. You've already lost King.
And back they're going to be forced. This all hinges on Painkiller building an Annihilation before they end up going down. And the beat is going to
Wait, the Flux got nothing? The Flux got nothing! Riker whiffed! They cap now! Or do they? Or do they? Wait, Chopper! Chopper's killing everything! Oh my goodness, what an insane clutch from Chopper.
Alive enough, for long there. Lucamino
That was
side
ridiculous.
On the Kiri, just kind of humping.
They whiffed the Flux, then Painkiller just started annihilating, and it should have been over, but then Chopper kills like 4.
And honestly, that was a dicey one because
That works. Dude, Chopper is actually the biggest thing Chopper lacked last year was a clutch factor. And this year, he is only a clutch factor.
So we'll see
Wildly
what
impressive.
Timeless has here on offense, right? They put together a really good first
Well
defense.
done.
Does not seem like Rad really wants to go and try and play, I know maybe like a Torbjorn type of setup. Okay, so let's actually see Torb plus Cassidy. So this is kind of like
I like the Cassidy pick from Chronic, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's solid. Rad, give us map 4. Yeah, my pred is already ruined. The best we can hope for now is like a map 5.
Accessing Chronic was easy for them when they were defending. Now though, it might be a little bit harder to reach the Cassidy, especially if he's protected in a
that we see
sort of a safe
Rad
pocket.
pull a reverse sweep here.
Squid on the Mercy, that would be quite a thing.
That would be much
I
appreciated.
don't think the Maga necessarily cares about this though, right? Like,
But we'll have to
Maga
see.
just charges in. I don't think he necessarily like cares about, like, you know, obviously the slow from the mag grenade when he's charging doesn't matter
Chopper
at
keeps
all,
playing the way he's
so-
been. It's definitely going to be a big ask. It has been close though. I think this is definitely the closest map or the closest match of the day. Yeah.
Okay.
What a stomp! Oh, Painkiller's almost dead already. Though somehow Chopper dies there.
Dying to the vortex that was set up behind Riker. Little awkward.
Not sure how Chopper dies.
You can see what Cassidy can do.
But,
Riker
yeah, okay,
trying
this
to
working, yeah.
get up on him, but no.
It was a really good stomp to open too.
Who put enough
Like
damage
Painkiller got
Chopper
chunked.
right away with that vortex, right? Just kind of comes around the corner. They
Any
wouldn't
other
use
world, I
speed to
feel like
get
we see
power
the
over show.
opposite happen.
And he just dies instantly from some of the damage there.
You know what must have happened is Chronic must have like just tapped him,
Scary. There are multiple
and then
abstraction in Rad's comp.
the vortex finished him off. Whoa, nice spear. But it's Torb. Torb can live. Yeah, Chronic dinked him. Yeah, I agree.
Not only takes that space, but is much better at sort of damage and CC mitigation than Malgit.
Yeah, Rocket's dead.
Okay, I don't know, Rocket,
Okay,
know what
hold
he-
on.
He's trying to play towards the backline, but
Wait, Left's dead.
he just shuts it down. Chopper though, showing us exactly why we're seeing so much of the black.
All right, what's going on with these teams here?
No lep here for
They
Red,
are
and he's the one
actually
who's
just
turned
dropping
very
picks
quickly
from
anyway.
nowhere.
Capitalize on this.
You're
This is
dying to
what
just
he's
random
on.
spam.
Another
Is Chronic dead here
raw
too?
just like how he was in the Sojourn
Oh,
background.
he... No, he's staying alive.
Like
Okay.
Echo here, just put a little bit more damage down from the
He
start.
almost got ran down by the Orisa though.
Oh, man,
With Mino Squid Bowl so low, but Chronic's dead. There it is. Yeah. This point's open now for sure.
Chronic eventually
Unless
falls
we see some
apart.
crazy stuff come in from Painkiller.
Focusing being there.
If Z's can live, Lep can
It
maybe
would've
beat...
been great
No.
if the Torb Cassidy set up, but Rocket's Echo does give Timeless at least a foot in the door in his fight, and it gets flung wide open.
Oh,
by
we're seeing an
Riker.
Echo mirror.
We'll be taking this point. Only
King's
after about a
confident.
couple of minutes here, so decent timing here for Timeless. Wonder how long they try and stick with the
Held for a
Orisa.
couple
Finding
minutes,
things
not
definitely
too bad.
serviceable when
Like,
taking
not the best, not the
control of
worst.
castle.
I mean,
And also having a Terror Surge up the sleeve couldn't hurt.
I was gonna say, you have 4 ults. There's no way you kind of switch off of this.
But now Rocket,
Yeah, at least
Rocket
get
just
another
swapped to the
point.
Echo solely to
I
crack
think
open
now
first
actually
point.
was gonna
Now he's
match
done
the
with
Echo,
it.
But as soon as the Echo comes out, Rocket goes over to Tracer. So just kind of counter picking each other. It seems like with these two DPS.
But then that's gonna make King's life hard.
King with the
Especially on a map like this. Like, Rocket's already up in Castle. He's gonna be hunting King. And there it is. Okay, King is living for now.
Here it comes out. Sound barriers.
He's charging right in.
Both sides.
And it looks like they're okay. Dude, look!
Clearly think it's
He
so
Rocket
crucial.
Breaker 3!
Space, but a Terror Surge.
The Terra Molten Ray.
That's a tough way to end up losing a fight, right?
That's
You
one
really have
heck
to
of a
put everything
combo.
into this one. You push on up. Nah, I mean, we're not seeing like we let's not get that crazy.
Getting excited.
Like we was gonna need 9 major perks to be able to be played.
Whoa.
we need some help.
Chopper's so low.
Getting stealth
They
buffs
don't
every
finish
time, and all of a
him.
sudden he will come out of nowhere, and Luke will be
Yeah.
the first one.
If he
Know
could
about.
like, if he
Look-
could, like plant
look,
those
Mino.
trees, right? That if you don't destroy like 15 seconds.
He's still going for it. Bro got taking the 1 HP and he's still sticking there. He's saying, I'm not scared. Fine.
All right, so
Just Deadeye. It's- yeah.
King's
King's dead, no.
Hit scan element to their team.
Hey.
A good way to take the fights, but they've kind of lost Kings with a
Oh,
bonus
this
damage.
Deadeye's getting
Also,
speared.
Riker is not really
100%.
possible now. Looks like a javelin connected
No.
with Chopper,
Okay.
he's overloaded in response, and- okay,
He
we
gets
get
the
a target
turret.
for a Deadeye. And a reload, I guess.
Painkiller can live.
Great.
Ah, see, man, imagine if Zeb was in right now. Zeb's an Orisa maniac.
Chronic is down again. First picked in this fight.
The entire time
They-
they're moving as well. Like they have somebody on the ground moving that payload. So as the high ground fight is commencing and Timeless,
You're gonna have Ray, maybe.
and then eventually off of
There's
it,
no way Chronic's going
Timeless
Widow.
getting tons
There's
of
no
payload
way.
bonus, and now you're gonna be around towards this bridge.
The cart's too close. The cart is way too close.
Walk into the castle with double support all towards the end. Chronic, you may only get
What are
one
you
shot.
doing?
Swings and
King
misses.
copied Tracer.
Oh, I liked it with it from Chronic.
King
Incredible, but she's
is... Oh no.
Now, Spawn's too far away. Chronic
Oh, dude. The Widow swap?
instantly blows up the Widow. Could have been a one clip for all we knew. Nice put torpedoes from very
What
safe
were you
vantage point.
thinking?
Torp turret set up there means Timeless, yeah, comfortable
What
now
were you
into the fast
thinking,
phase.
brother?
20 to work with. It's a lot of time. Both teams on the Orisa comps here. Probably not going to see any big switches outside of King going over to
I guess there is a world where he kills Squid there, and then we hail him as the smartest player since Fleta on King's Row.
Necessarily think you need to. So I do have a Terror Surge available here for Painkiller. It's gonna
But
be
like,
available for Riker as well.
that was such a
Really
gamble.
trying to engage here. It looks like also you're just maybe building up this
You're,
Riker Terror
like,
Surge.
you're
You're gonna
surely
use this
cooked now.
Molten Core in combination.
Painkiller just doesn't really seem to
Oh,
get
this
it.
is-
Just keep looking alive.
Okay, they got the kill. I was like, if you solo Terra Lumino and don't get the kill,
Painkiller, decent job there as well. Just throws up a
I don't-
jumping spin amidst the fight to break up some of the incidental.
I don't know if that was actually worth it.
Gotta be careful.
That
This
was
is but Chronic puts that one
very
down
good
and
shot.
quickly.
Okay. Chronic redeemed himself a little for the Widow play.
Molten Core there, and maybe Chopper's
Yeah,
gonna
real.
be
Bro thought he
switching
was
here.
Prophet.
So he just kind of shuck that Molten
He was
Core.
trying to make his own highlight reel.
Because yeah, Chopper will end up playing the Sojourn here. It's been a good hold for Ratty.
Oh my goodness. Dude, Lumino always gets out. Just barely.
Chronic coming off the Widow now is
Lumino has plot armor, the way he is always escaping on 1 HP. That was almost an Ajax. The stick.
Pulse though doesn't care about that healing over time, so Rocket finds a good window.
Okay, you're okay, you're okay. Rocket is
holding pretty well.
Rocket got like 3 there.
Rocket does put a lot
Chopper
of
on
pressure
Soj, it's
down on the
over.
left there, so
True.
that they do end up using both support ults at the same time, so maybe you have
Well, you have Blade.
with this Kitsune rush that's coming on.
King
through.
does have Blade.
King does have a
Terra
so
Blade?
the Blade is,
Terra Blade used to be
really
like a
impactful in those
strong
scenarios on the
combo.
other side.
See, this Kitsune goes down. Can he make good use of it? Riker had a massive
Rocket
Terra
has no
Surge.
deflect. Oh, what were you doing? What were you doing, my guy? He just skated to his demise.
Rand get brushed aside. I guess
He happily jumped off the pillars into like 3 kunai to the face.
Yeah, I was gonna say King ends up.
What was he-
really early, but that allows him.
What
to
was the
pull out
game
of the fight,
plan?
So a minute to go. Even if you lose this fight for Timeless, if you lose it fast, you might have another.
Go King. He's so low. He's cooked. Oh, Lep's dead again. Lep, no, please. Oh, I fear this is GG.
Painkiller just crumbles. King was forced into a deflate midair. Talk about being on the back foot. The most maladroit situation I've seen a defending team in today. And there's just nothing Rad could do about it. 9 maps of Overwatch.
Lep, what did
Signed,
you
sealed,
do?
Yeah, Timeless takes care of business, right? We talked about how all these teams up in that top 4 need to kind of keep pace in terms of map count. We saw
Well,
Rio earlier from
that
there, one from Team Liquid.
It's an
Timeless knew what
anticlimactic
they
set.
needed to do here against
Anticlimactic
Raptors.
set of
Tough
games.
to the opponents today.
3 O's
Still amount.
across the board. I need to look at this again. I like.
No sound barrier on the other side.
See, this Kitsune goes down. Can he make good use of it? Riker had a massive
Wait, where's the
Terror Surge
speed?
here
Oh,
to
here.
choke at
Like,
the
look at
start
this.
of
Look
the
at this.
second
What?
phase
What?
of this
What?
last
What?
phase. Three
What was that?
You're not gonna
See if this gets a
Oh, I went
response
way
and
too
a
far
couple
back. Hold on.
here.
see Iron Vi-
Impactful in
this. I guess the phase of the map. See, this Kitsune goes down. Can he make good use?
Look. King is over here. Where is he going? Where is he going? He just tried to 1v2 Lucamino and Chopper. What was that? Oh no, dude. And the kunai wasn't even what killed him. It was the plasma torpedoes. The Widow pick was bad. The Widow pick was really bad.
Obviously.
Absolutely
This part of
can,
the map
yeah.
On 66 allows Sombra to like hack down really easily, like without any.
If he had gotten the pick,
I do think that this could have been really
that'd be
competitive.
one thing,
If there's
right?
been a one fight where
He
Ryko
finds a
blows
pick
out
there,
Rad with that 3K
maybe he looks like a
surge,
genius, but
there's, like, some genuine
the cart is
gameplay
so
here.
close to the
So
door,
it's not
you're
just, like,
already
one
at a
map where,
terrible
I think
angle to
Rad
find
put
picks.
a good
And
show on.
they're,
It's these two
like,
consecutive
Timeless
maps.
themselves
And I
was
think that, like,
right at the door,
pick and ban strategy for me
so they can
seems to
just
make a lot of
pressure
sense.
you
Go to the side of
incredibly
that, ban
easily.
the thing that's giving you the most trouble. You sort of ban the ball. They knew they'd be dealing with the Sombra, so I do think that, like, you know, in contrast to the previous game, it definitely seems like a much tighter strategy when it comes through from the pick and bans. And I think, like, you know, Rad did everything.
No,
that they could to
honestly,
keep
like,
themselves
I
in
think this
tight
game was
off them.
very
I
winnable
think
for
that some
Rad,
things
but
didn't quite go
they
their way
just...
in these team fights, right? And some really volatile situations. that honestly, were pretty high variance. Didn't favor them today.
No, I mean,
When push came to
what
shove,
Rad
they
Esports
did
obviously
not
extremely
make the right
close, but it seems
decisions.
like there's definitely a little bit of a gap
That's
between,
the best way to
them
put
and
it,
some of those teams in
right?
the top four at the moment. But
If there's
maybe,
ever
I
a time to
definitely think there's a
show
gap between Rad
that you
and
work
those
good
other
under
teams
pressure,
that are
it was
low.
there.
It's just how do they go about trying to break into that top four?
I think that was supposed to be with King.
Yeah,
There must have been some miscommunication rather, because if King goes in with Blade there, he has Lep to back him up.
I don't think they're gonna find their way there. I think they're
Maybe
better
something
than that.
works,
I
but
think, you know, you're gonna probably see them in the playoff. I would imagine like a 5-6
I don't know.
type of seed. And they're also going to be a little bit scary, right? It's you know, with the game changing so much. These
That might have been a good play,
could be dicey.
but I think they would have needed to wait out until after the Juno missiles came out from the orbital ray. Once the ray came out,
If they lose to SSG 3-0,
that
still one whole map ahead of Shikigami, who are 1-4 at 3-13. These guys are 3-9 right now.
And
so
Shikigami also
Shikigami
faces
will
off
have to-
SSG, but they face SSG next week when things are up in the air, so they have more chances of actually taking a map off of SSG than Rad Esports has tomorrow, would be my take.
Potentially. There's also, like, there are other matches where Shikigami could also, like, get a map win as well, like against Avidity tomorrow. So, you know, that part of the bracket is far from
Wait,
certain.
why is it saying
You know
Squid
what
is
I'm
the
saying? Even
DPS
with
player?
A 0-3, Rad still have kept
Is
their
the name
lead.
wrong or is the
Being
role
buffer,
wrong?
but not a huge one.
Right on. Okay, Squid is earning themselves a player of the match, playing so well in the backline that we just pin
Okay,
him as a DPS
Squid.
player.
Squid is very, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
May as well just consider him one.
Squid is looking like a
he's had
top
really
3
great
flex
series, I feel
support
like,
in North
every time
America
we
right
watch
now.
This team. Just been really impressed with the play this stage.
Oh man, I like from the one play, it was Lijiang
Like,
Tower, I remember it.
he-
Lijiang Tower Garden, he like,
Except for that ray on Route 66, that's like the only mistake I can think of that he made. Squid better than Vega? I mean, they don't play the same roles, but like Squid over RuPaul, I'd believe it right now.
Including their coach as well, who stayed with him, so they have a lot to lean on. I think.
Like,
Again,
maybe that's
all that news
insane.
here, there's no change in the
But
standing
Squid is
of the
looking
top eight. Everyone's doing all right,
amazing.
So everyone breathed a sigh of relief now. This makes next week ultra interesting.
If Squid proves that he can play Lucio and Brig better than Vega, then I'd give you that too. The only reason we can't say that is simply because we haven't seen enough overlap between those two.
Welcome to the show. Capitology, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, Squid
for
is
a quick
just
chat.
incredible.
Let's talk
Chopper
about
as
your
well.
team, because the tier 2 grind was real for a long time for so many of these players. Now you find yourselves at the top of the leaderboard, at the top of the standings. What's the vibe like in the team? What were your expectations heading into this
Are
season?
they really at the
And,
top?
You know, like the thoughts on where you ended up now.
Like they're
almost
finishing
at the end.
higher than...
Yeah, I mean, our expectations are definitely pretty high. Looking, you know, going into the season, it was pretty difficult to
Capitology.
get supports because the teams.
Wait,
were
wait,
moving
hold
around,
on.
And there were all these rumors about the third partner team, so people were kind of waiting. We actually, some of us almost retired until we saw the partner teams released, actually, and then when we saw the partner teams, we were like, wait, we can beat these teams.
There we go.
It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be.
So we put something together, and it's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, Ethan, of course, you're still working with like a core that you know and is sort of performed and is honestly like, you know, really taken it to these top teams.
It's almost lined up perfectly.
Like, unlucky losses where you couldn't afford to have them, and that sort of put you out in some situations. But we're gonna have a shake-up next week.
God bless you,
Obviously,
Capitology, for staying so still.
You know, one of the only things you've been sort of dealing with. But how do you sort of, as a coach with quite a lot of experience now, approach a shake-up on this scale? Like, what is most important to you in terms of getting your team ready for things to get turned upside down?
Oh, if only I could like
I mean,
quickly cut out the mouth and like just move it around.
The first seed, I think, or first and second, which is a really big deal with the buys, I think, going into the bracket. It's really difficult because in scrims, you know, all the top 4 teams right now have a really big ego.
Okay.
Where,
That's enough fun.
Pick your comp, they counter comp you, they ban whatever you're hovering, and they just anything they can do to get the map win. Which is really annoying when, you know, we're prepping for Rad and Amplify. Obviously, we know we're good. We're trying not to look past these teams because, you know, Amplify takes maps off of top teams. You know, Rad can punch up. So we're prepping for these matches, and SSG's just doing everything they can to squeeze out map wins in these scrims on different comps. People are playing Zarya comps, counter comping us. So going into this week, I'm going to do the same thing to everybody else. I'm going to wait for them to hover comps in the map.
Dude, he's throwing
I'm gonna
shade.
ban whatever they're hovering. I'm going to counter comp them, you know. And we'll prepare for this going into SSG.
And I'm curious for your perspective. We've asked a lot of the people that have come on the show. The perk system, how impactful do you think it is? Are there anything?
How impactful?
That comes along?
Brother, it's game changing.
I think perks is cool. I play a lot of MOBA games. I think it's cool to be able to, you know, put your own personal spin on a lot of the heroes. You know, I think it's a good idea to have more individuality. Especially in the sense that like allowing heroes to kind of be more flexible, fill more jobs in certain teams. You know, I think everything they do towards that end is good. I am a little worried some of the perks look really, really strong right off the bat, but with a patch this big,
Man, some of them look really weak. That's the flip side.
So we'll just have to wait and see. But
well, we don't have to wait very long since that's happening in just a few days. So we're very excited to see what you and the team have in store for us. Cap, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck in your future matches.
All right, thanks for having me.
As I said earlier, always great to hear it from the coaches. Yeah, well,
I love Cap. He's always
Interesting.
For us.
Interesting. Dude, next weekend is gonna be crazy.
Like, you know, OWCS finals out there. Hopefully,
We get one last day
it
of
develops,
predictable
like, the whole
Overwatch
NA
tomorrow.
into a more competitive region, because it's all well and good to like counter comp and ego people.
Oh, boy.
domestically,
You know what, though?
we get trashed internationally, then
If it leads to less 3-0s,
yeah.
yeah, I took the time during the interview.
Can't
to
complain,
sort of
really.
analyze,
if you think about
this
it.
particular coach,
Maybe
his
just
background.
throwing everything up in the air.
Hours,
That's what we
lots of
need right
rabbit
now.
balls, a vanity mirror, books, a guitar,
This day,
which is
like
what,
the games we had today, might be
living.
perfect evidence that
distracting
that's
you
exactly
from
what we need.
coaching.
Wow, yeah, the fact that
Who knows?
he currently has breath in his lungs, distracting him from what's really important.
No
I
3-0s for
think
tomorrow.
He needs to focus up. But he has clearly too many hobbies in their
Yeah,
life. Don't
I
like
need them to
that.
show the games for tomorrow.
Let's take a look
Here
at
we
our
go.
standings, or rather,
Ultimates
let's
versus
take a look at
Alcadzia.
the
Low key,
schedule.
that could be a
Let's
close
see
game.
together. This is what we
That
have in
could be a
store
close
for you
game.
tomorrow.
Paps versus VP. VP should 3-0 that, I
hope
think.
they show
Paps
the
maybe
same
get a
and
map,
plus
but I
some
doubt it.
Of what we've seen through them, from them today.
And
Because
Avidity
if so, they
Shikigami,
have a
that
real
should be
chance of
Avidity
at least taking the
3-0.
run off of SSG.
And then Rad
I
Space
think
Station.
those
That
middle games are also interesting.
Yeah.
Like, anybody beat VP. No, we'll see like kind of what Peps has there.
not gonna lie,
And
The
then
first one's
Avidity
gonna be a
versus
banger.
Shikigami. Like, that
it
might
might
have,
just be
huge
Ultimates
implications in
Alcadzia.
terms of,
That might be the only
I
close
know,
match.
relegation and
Relegation.
whatnot. So
Yep.
that's
Yep.
a huge match.
I agree. I mean, I Peps, you know, kind of surprised us today. That was a that was a fun little.
Like,
back and
I'd
fight
love to see
over
Pep's
in
VP be
NBA.
close.
The VP have been looking pretty imperious.
Man, Timeless
so we'll
actually are
see.
top of the leaderboard right
Yeah,
now.
you see, as we just
That
talked
is
about the
crazy.
implications, but yeah, the top is hotly contested. I do love that though, because we are so used from this very region to just have the top dog and everyone else is just scrambling at the bottom. No more of that. Do love that.
Bounce on top of the Nightmare. That first week, that circle of suck we got during the first week,
We're
that's...
getting to a state where we can really get a good feel.
If it
who's
wasn't
the
for
best.
that,
But that last
Liquid
round of
would be
Liquid,
comfortably on top.
stay on
Timeless would
next
be...
weekend will decide everything. It'll literally
Did
decide
Timeless
the top
lose?
four spots on
Timeless
the
lost to
ordering. Like, that
Nightmare.
is crazy to me. So we will be in
Correct.
suspense until the very end. It's almost like they intended it to be this way. But so I won't make too many assumptions. We have not gotten to see enough of these top
me
teams
see.
playing against each other. And when they have,
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
it was like right at the start, like with like Liquid losing, for example. It's like, okay, well, that
Searching.
doesn't make a difference now, but they've shown that they're much better than they were. So
It's so funny
That's
because
what we
we
want.
see
Yeah,
them
Timeless
play
lost
against each other at the
2-3
very beginning where
against
it's like,
Nightmare.
Okay, you know, warm up, like they're just finding their footing, and now we get to see them play again at the very end where they have to deal with perks and no one knows what to expect. Speaking of perks,
Wait.
What was that? Hold on, blast that one back up.
Production took the liberty
why?
to do some perks for our casters because we talked so much about it. So they were brainstorming how we could
cool.
upgrade you guys. I love
Okay.
that.
dope.
And
What
so
kind
now
of
we're gonna get to
RoboCop
see you
story
two,
is this?
On stream tomorrow, as we will just replace you with
50 yards of his summon.
Jack. Let's see. Okay, what perks will we choose here?
Yeah, Rapid
Production
Fire-
team, you can't
Rapid
call
Fire
children a
seems like it's
summon.
passive ability. It doesn't seem like that one is necessarily a perk. It just happen.
Yeah, the always on ability. Flashbang shirts. Stun
Mitch
enemies
can
for 5 seconds by
stun
clicking the
enemies for-
twirl. Yeah, forget about that. I'll give you a power stance instead.
That's funny.
I mean,
I like that.
what is it
I
for
think
with
the
power?
Aussie.
They picked a
antics is
great
lot.
picture to go along with that, though.
For real.
That shirt he's wearing
I
there.
think, rapid fire, right? I mean, it's just. It's
If you were to look at it
We're on the
and
streets,
open and
we're
close your
on the
eyes
streets,
fast
we
enough,
get
you'd
the
probably get a
fucking
seizure.
reviews so you can hear that like my accent is not as strong as like an
It's
actual
not as
Aussie.
bad. Okay, I just want a little like table talk with all the Aussies we have.
Yeah.
I mean, you have most of them here.
Okay, what's Mr. X gonna get?
two of
It's
them
got to
are
be
already on my
something
desk
height related,
right now as we
surely.
speak. Yeah, so I think Aussie Antics is a lock-in, and then probably Flashbang Shirts.
Come
just
on, show me
because I
Mr.
do wanna
X.
see it twirl. I think you have the legs for it. The potential is there.
The cabs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Those
I'm so
calves
glad
go
I've been
hard.
squatting heavy just for.
Also,
that
how come
alone.
Jaws and Necro didn't get buffs?
Okay, Matt,
Only
how
the
can we upgrade
only the
that?
NA casters get anything?
Perfection is hard to upgrade.
There we go.
Really not
Give it a
much.
try. I mean, look at-
Trivia master.
look at this
Bro, my boy
LinkedIn
is-
picture
My boy's
of him.
booty cheeks in trivia. What is that about?
Fallen is a lock. I mean,
Is we go lower a height joke?
people on this show that don't know anything outside of the show.
I mean,
crazy. I mean, everybody-
Baldwin, I agree. We've got to lock that in because Matt literally asked Zoe about it. Like he asked her the pile driver question off air first, and she was literally stun locked for like.
Christopher should wear plastic masks of all his players and do interviews for them. That's a good take. Good take. Based.
It stuns people. Like you just you like you stop in your tracks. You just go like, "What did you just say?" Or "What did
Yeah,
you just ask?"
we go lower is also
go lower.
that is
That
a
is
passive
so bad.
ability. That is a passive ability.
I do love
All
that
right,
one.
well,
I have like some self restraint, but then eventually.
let's go back here real quick.
Seen through them from.
We'll do some quick preds for this here. Three, two. 3-2 for ultimates Alcadzia. And then oh wait, I forgot. This isn't gonna work. Oh, hello. What was that? Do I have enough text elements on screen to make this work? I think I do. Yeah. And then we'll do... Do I give Peps? I can't give Peps a map. I want to. Realistically, I can't. Then 3-0. And 3-0 again. Oh, that's way too dark. There we go. A little bit too bright, but it works. Yep. Next match, the first up match is going to be banger. After that, guess we'll see. Maybe Rad take a map, but if they didn't do it against Timeless, I don't think they're going to do it against Nightmare or against Space Station. Sorry. Same with Peps. Peps have a chance. but VP have been looking unstoppable. Anyway, we're gonna call it a day for there. Final map was really fun. As disappointing as it was, C-Rad just sucks so bad at clutching it out. But we did get bingo. We got a few bingos, actually. Where'd my bingo card go? There it is. Almost got 3 bingos. We got 2. Not too bad. But yeah. Overall, successful day. We'll call it there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Peace out.